Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon. Talking shit with the CHUCKKLEZ. It's Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Here we go. Replicon. Talking shit with the CHUCKKLEZ. Bustin' rhymes, hitting lows. Replicon, that's how it flows. Radio waves to the street. Feel the bass, get on your feet. CHUCKKLEZ filling the beat. Tune in, we can't be beat. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gotta throw. Replicon, my hands bring fire. CHUCKKLEZ never tire. Riding high, taking you higher. Replicon, that's the choir. Big Pro, gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, keeping a piss. Freaky P, freaky geeky. When your team breaks this box open, drive through reviews, suplexes for your ears. Replicon, broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring your cheer. In your ear, never fear. Replicon, always near. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gotta throw. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Big Pro, gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, get a piss. Freaky P, freaky picky. Wicked team, breaks his box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. In your ear, never fear. Replicon, always near. Replicon Radio. Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Replicon Radio. Radio. Replicon. Replicon Radio. Replicon. Red Pro, gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, keeping a piss. Freaky P, freaky deaky. Wicked team, breaks his box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. In your ear, never fear. Replicon, always near. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. From the city to the show. That's the vibe we gonna throw. Red Pro, gonna bust your shit. Dead body man, keep the piss. Freaky P, freaky geeky. Wicked team, breaks his box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer. In your ear.
Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the CHUCKKLEZ on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. This is Replicon Radio.
Yo, man, if you want to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information, man. If you got something coming out, you got something you want us to promote, man, hit us up. Hit us up on Replicon Radio is watching gmail.com. The Replicon is watching. That's the Replicon is watching at gmail.com.
Yeah. What up, y'all? What up? Welcome to the show.
What up?
Word. It's motherfucking Monday.
Who the fuck is the big RCO in the motherfucking house?
Muppets, we could start it off with something fun that I learned, and I don't know if there's actual basis to it because I did no research into it, but Oscar the Grouch is actually orange. In season 2,
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you right now.
All the Oscar the Grouch is like his breed, they're orange. He's the only green one. The theory is that in season 2, he visited a swamp and got in the swamp waters and turned green, and he never took a bath because he lives in a fucking trash can. The real thing behind it is that they did his coloring for like the television technology at the time, where like it would show up better.
He's just like lost in days.
Look it up.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, well, they changed his coloring because like after the first season, they were like, well, the orange isn't being received as well, and they wanted to make him a different color, so they gave him a little story background.
Where does this story? Who made up the story? Is this in an episode, or it's just the internet made it?
No. It's in the episode where he actually goes. I think it's season 2 of Sesame Street where he visits a swamp or some shit.
You guys know?
Like I said, I did zero research into this, so you could double check it. But I don't know. It's just a fun little thing for fun little piece of homework for people to check it out.
I see. I'm following you right now.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oscar the Grouch is green. However, for the first season of the Sesame Street, he was originally designed to be orange. This change to green was explained in the show as Oscar's having been on vacation at the swamp. Mushy, muddy, where he got covered in slime and turned green.
And because he lives in the trash can, he never takes a shower. So his whole life, he's just been still covered in that slime.
He smells real bad.
Real bad.
And you can watch this segment from Sesame Street when Oscar the Grouch was orange.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because like he's visited by other people, creatures.
He's visited by the spirits of Christmas past, present, and future.
I know you was fucking with me though.
No.
I'm already pointing doing the mouth talking about Oscar. Like, is this like the fucking blue dress, gold dress shit?
No, man.
What's up, real
It's that
Ian
Mandela effect.
Ian Cole, what up?
I can't see any of the.
What up, Tiny Tim?
They're all YouTube comments. So.
What up,
I got
Alexandra Designs? What's up, Tigger Kanga?
Sup?
What up? Hope everybody doing good up in this mother lover.
Yeah, I gotta open that, and that's a pain in the ass, and I can't see what's going on.
I get it.
So on the show, we got LSP's own.
I told your ass I want
Chuckles.
to pet you all night. Now you need to go lay down. Talking to my dog.
LSP.
Chuckles on the show tonight.
Is it?
First time ever.
Is it?
First time ever. So that's gonna be dope. I'm excited for that.
What's up?
LSP in the motherfucking house. Always a good time with the
Always a
LSP
good time.
family.
Always a good time.
Fun fact, he is also going to be performing at the Tom Wood Float.
I thought you were going to say, fun fact, he is also orange.
He is also, he used to be. He used to be orange.
Yeah.
And
now,
then he spent time in a swamp.
Yep.
Yep.
And now he's a toxic, evil clown. Similar to the Joker.
Yeah.
The Joker.
But he will be performing at the Tom Wood Float. You guys should be there because everyone's going to be there.
Another person that's going to be at the float, Tiny Tim TJ. Right, look at that, like right at the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that name's right there.
It is at the very bottom.
Float. I'm excited to see you perform, sir.
Get your tickets, tomwoodfloat.com.
P is not excited to see you perform. He done heard your shit. He said, fuck.
He said you booty, son.
I never actually said that, but
he said, you sound like a 15-year-old kid. You ain't going to be able to rap. Shut the fuck up.
didn't say that.
That is what he said at the float when he was standing there while we was all over there by the merch booth.
I don't remember that.
I'm just kidding. That really didn't happen. You did call him a 15-year-old kid, though. That happened.
He is. I think I gave him a couple years.
He might have. I don't know.
But yeah, Tomboy motherfucking float. We're gonna be talking about that shit a
Hell
lot.
yeah.
And
Tomboy,
today is it's
please.
1
And
month.
literally, 4 weeks away right
Yep.
now.
That's all we're going to talk about the whole time.
I mean, our guest is at the float. Our guest the next week's at the float. Our
All
guest
the
the week
guests.
after that is at the float.
Float, float.
We always guess that our guest is at the float.
All of our
Yes.
Our
guests.
guesses are always at the float.
We're going to be at the
Our
float.
guest, not our guesses.
Our guesses are always.
But guess what? We're gonna be at the float.
Look at that. He's no longer a 15-year-old.
He's 16 now.
16 just turned.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
We're also going to be at the
16,
float,
dang.
man.
Who
So
is we? You got
we,
a mouse in your pocket?
yes,
I like the silence. You got a mouse in your pocket? Yeah, like motherfucker, you better get that bitch out of here.
Oh, well, all right.
he's in there, bro. No, we, because look, there's 3 of us on
Oh,
the photo.
Look at that.
Whee!
There's 3 of us on the
Look
photo.
at that. We are official. We are
It's officially official. We're gonna be at the Tomboy float. We got events. We got things.
Yeah.
You guys can
Yeah.
play kickball with us.
Yes.
We'll talk about this again later, but since you guys are here, we'll talk about it now. Right at the top of the show. Kickball tournament going down a Sunday afternoon. Last day of the float. What better way? You know what I mean? Shake that hangover off.
Come see everybody one last time.
Sweat out, the first 3 days.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What?
They,
Sorry.
They didn't have time to read all that.
Well, they didn't have to read it all.
Oh, yeah. I just like that we're official. And I want to see it again.
Yeah, it's nice looking. Notice it says the first annual
Right.
Replicon Radio.
Oh, hint, hint.
That
Just in
means-
case.
I think we'll just have a sign-up sheet at the merch booth, so you guys come sign up. So that way we know how many people are playing.
Yeah.
And whether we need, multiple teams.
Well, I think
Because if there's more than 2 teams, we're gonna have to do a tournament style.
which
It's called a kickball tournament.
1 p.m. that kind of puts it a little late, so we don't. It's not like we have all
I'll
afternoon.
be right back.
Yeah, we got a couple hours.
We got a couple hours, but we're gonna have to see how long these games are gonna go, especially if we have to have more than one. Because if we have to have 2 rounds, I mean, there's immediately going to be a 3rd round to be the final. So
We will see you there as well.
I hope that's a problem that we have, that we're having a kickball tournament while they're trying to start the concert.
Oh, we have plenty of time. Even if there's 3 or 4 teams, we have plenty of time. You can't wait to see this game? You mean play this game?
Play it.
Play the game.
All right, you can bring a blanket for the.
Why would you not play? Might as well play. Unless you got like broken legs or something. You should just play.
Or broken ribs in P's case.
Yeah, I probably still would have played.
Yeah.
I might have had like a pinch runner or something.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I'm pretty hyped for it. And also, since we're talking about it, we might as well talk about more of it. Get there early. Get there early Thursday night. This is night 1.
We're bringing in the party and taking out the party.
That's right. This is gonna be dope. We're doing fucking Juggalo Pictionary. It's gonna be fire. I bought a big ass fucking easel chalkboard. We have. You know what else, Tony?
Yeah. Wait.
You know what else?
I may or may not.
There's fucking trophies.
Oh shit!
Look at that.
That's dope. That's dope.
First look right here. That's gonna be fucking a physical fucking trophy.
I don't know what it's gonna be made out of, but it's gonna be dope. I actually kind of do. If that was the thing that we were talking about last week, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I want to know the sizing.
I'm
Is it gonna
upset.
be this fucking big? It's gonna be this big.
I'm upset how dope those are.
Yeah.
Because I probably won't get one.
Yeah.
But I want one.
I mean, we're the judges. That's,
I know, but I
that's the
want
downside.
one.
Well,
Like, bro.
you could.
I think there's gonna be like 3
Yeah.
for the 3 people that would be on the winning team of Pictionary.
Okay.
There's gonna be 3. I'm gonna be like, can you accidentally like pour a 4th one? Like, can I just sneak
Oopsies.
one home
Well-
or something? You just got off foot surgery in December. All right, that's okay that you.
All
didn't play
right.
that.
Yeah. We don't need you out there again.
You're excused.
yeah.
No, we'll just have him run for me.
The person with the foot surgery.
The broken ankle
Yeah, we'll have
surgery.
him run for me.
Yeah.
Low battery. Go fuck.
Nobody's asking you to be good, Tiny Tim.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Like,
Look at us.
We
I mean,
are
if you
not
can't-
pinnacle.
If you can't kick a motherfucking ball and you're 16 years old, then you probably need to fucking rethink your fucking
Well,
life choices.
we are not peak physical condition by any means.
No. Not even
Motherfucker,
close.
So-
before my back got fucked up, I was.
I mean, Rue is a stunning specimen of a sports figure
Facts.
here, but me and P are not.
Yeah, he's got so many abs. He has to wear a 5X shirt.
That
Like,
is
it's
true.
fucking
There's-
crazy.
Well, he couldn't
Only-
stop.
It's like abs on the left,
Yeah,
abs on the right. You ever seen?
Stop putting
Yeah, it's like-
abs on.
ab libs.
Yeah.
I got ab libs, bro. They ab libs forever.
There you go.
I'm
Yeah.
just messing with you.
I don't-
even if you can't kick a ball, sign the fuck up and
What
just
up,
have
Dwayne?
fun.
yeah, we're gonna have
Drew.
fun. It's gonna be fun, though.
I don't recommend you playing kickball in a gas mask, but it may not be that hot. Everybody's saying it's not going to be that hot. So,
It's gonna be middle of June. It's gonna be fucking hot.
well, everybody's like, oh, no. It's like, okay, I've only lived here my entire fucking life. It's the same fucking storm
But that's in
systems.
Arkansas, so we haven't lived in
It-
Arkansas.
It's just same.
It's true.
It's the same weather.
Right. Right. Whatever they get, we usually get like 4 days later.
Like I know that our weather is what
That's about
Ohio gets, like Cincinnati gets 2 days later, or like a day or two later. Like so, like it's stop it with the lies.
all right.
There is a chance it's going to be humid and miserable. There is a chance. It's fucking June
Right.
in the
Well, that's all right.
Midwest, but it's going to be fun because there's 60-degree water that you can just go cool
Sectionaries
your
at
balls
night.
off in. Yeah,
You ain't gotta worry about that.
yeah, just the bugs. Well, these
Friday,
bugs
Saturday,
usually
you go
aren't
to the
that bad.
river.
I will say bugs usually aren't that bad, except for the horseflies last year. Fuck that.
Sunday morning, we're all gonna wake up. And maybe not all of us, because some of us, present company, may be 16 years old or might not just drink. But the rest of us are gonna wake up fucking hungover, tired, beat up.
Yep.
What better way to get through it than go fucking? You know what I mean? It's
What
like
up,
a fun
irate?
workout.
What up, irate? And it's fun. You
We're
get to
gonna
kick
s-
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
You
get
don't
to
have to
kick
be good.
shit.
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We might have some Fago. We might have some beer. Maybe
You
a
know
water.
the times when you just wanted to kick your mama or kick your daddy and you couldn't because you live underneath their roof. Now you
Right.
can just take it out on that fucking orange ball, red ball, whatever the fuck color the ball's gonna be. You just
Mhm.
kick the fuck out of it.
Facts.
And you might actually be good.
I got one ball
You
that
know
looks like America.
America.
All
So
right.
if you're upset at America right now, you can
All
take
right.
that one.
Even better.
All right.
The other ones are just solid colors, but
Yeah.
one of them's America.
It's the stars and bars, baby.
Yeah.
Now they actually the fucking rubber ball.
Yeah.
Like we
Kickballs.
had when we was little kids.
Yeah, well,
Four
to be
square
fair,
balls.
the other three I haven't inflated yet because they'll take up more space.
Yeah.
One of them I bought inflated,
Okay.
but I bought a whole set of
They
three-
gotta make
three
the
balls,
sound.
bases, cones,
They gotta make that
all that
ding
shit for
sound.
the game.
Yeah, it got
Whatever
go
fucks-
ping.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you mean hold on? I have that.
Oh, he does have
He
it.
does.
He has it.
We hear it like 3 times.
Yeah, it's on here somewhere.
There it is.
Here it comes.
We're coming.
Hold
We're
on.
coming full
I'm gonna
force.
show. Oh, I guess I'll turn this on so we can hear it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
see,
noise.
see the three. He's the guy that made it says, "Oh, it bounces off him or whatever." To me, that sounds like when you pitch it, because like you pitch it, it usually bounces.
Well, yeah, it bounced off his chest, and then he kicked
We
the
get it.
ball, and then it came back at him and
I
bounced.
think you're just looking too much into it. It's just a fun little graphic to put on the screen.
We need lore.
We got it last week.
Yeah,
He said it hit off his chest.
which
And
makes
they
it a
kicked
dead
it.
ball, so he shouldn't have kicked it.
What do you mean?
You can't if the pitcher pitches it and hits you. You can't just kick it after you hit you.
Sure you can.
It's a dead ball.
He's just
Motherfucker,
showing off,
somebody
bro.
hits a motherfucker out in the outfield, and
He's
I got
just showing
and I slide. I can kick that bitch to second base, and motherfucker catch it and tags you out. You're out.
It's a dead ball.
No,
Who's reffing this?
you know about that's kickball.
You are.
That's kickball.
Okay.
Hey man, they call it kickball for a reason, bro.
Fuck,
Not because
maybe
didn't
you.
get up there and
I need
kick
a
the
ref
ball.
shirt.
You're the fucking.
I used to
stickler.
be an umpire. Believe it or not, I
bet
used
you
to be
did.
an
I
umpire.
can see the fucking.
I find that hard to believe.
Back
Why?
in the day,
You were one of those motherfuckers that the parents picked on, like you blind motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and go home.
Like what the fuck, man?
right?
He's safe. You're like, out. Fuck you.
Right.
I'm not going to
You're
say,
out too.
Hey.
He's throwing parents on the field.
I was
There's
like,
some 4-year-old is crying. He's like, fuck you too.
I've kicked
can
a
see
parent out before. Yeah, it's like you can't talk to me
It's
that
a
way.
dead ball.
I don't care if I
I'm
fucked
dead
up the
body
call.
man.
Yeah. Well, I was a dead body man at that time. That was a long time ago.
Whatever. We dead. It's juggalos up in this bitch. Juggalos up in this bitch.
Anything necessary to get somebody out, man.
It's gonna be fire though.
I mean,
But yeah.
I could be the umpire. That's totally fine.
There is literal trophies for the winners of
That game will
Pictionary,
go forever.
and we're gonna have
out.
we're gonna have a few prizes, at least a couple prizes for the winners of the kickball team tournament as well.
Yeah. Dead ball on the play. Everybody stop.
Motherfucker gonna
Go
kick
back
the
to
ball
the
back
recent-
to the pitcher. Out, dead ball.
Bop.
Yeah.
Try again.
Ball hit a rock on the pitch. Redo. But he hit a home run. I don't care.
Ball's gonna be fair going down first base. Go right side or left side of first base and curl in. He's gonna call foul. No, that's fair.
It touched foul first.
Yeah, if you're the ref, then I'm like the fucking commissioner. So that way, if like you're fucking out of hand, we got to be like, all right, we need a new ref. Like, get this fucking guy. Somebody take his fucking whistle away because this is supposed to be fun.
I'll make it fun. I'll make it fun.
Right.
I'm gonna play. We should all play.
The women wants to know shirts or skins.
I mean, if you know,
Depends on how many women are out there. I'm not trying to look at a bunch
Well,
of dudes, but
It's probably,
if you want to show, we also want to show.
if the I was saying you're a woman that's not playing, but if the women okay with being on the skins team, that's totally fine. But I did buy little shitty practice jerseys, so that way we can tell teams apart if people are not comfortable
you could
taking their clothes off.
Yeah, you can wear whatever you want,
I
but
mean,
we got to
really
keep it
don't
family
need
friendly just in
uniforms.
case.
I'm saying because you don't know.
You have
but
a
if-
team out there that's fucking fielding, and you have a team.
Well, sure,
in here
but I
that's
still got 'em
batting,
just,
and
you
when
know what I
they
mean?
swap.
Well, when you got base runners, let's say there's two outfielders near the base runner, then
yeah,
you
if
got
everybody
three
doesn't
people
know everybody.
with just shirts on. Like, no, you need identifiers.
I mean, shirts and skins is easy.
I'll
But
throw a flag on
I
this
don't want
play
people
right now.
who don't want to
goddammit.
take their shirt off to have to be. Nobody needs to be uncomfortable.
Rue, I have to know who I'm calling out.
Yeah.
Everybody's out.
You'll just be calling out everybody.
Everybody's
it doesn't
out.
matter. It
Everybody's
doesn't matter
out.
what they're wearing. You're going to call everybody out.
You're out of here.
Oh, you caught the ball? You're out,
You're
dickhead.
fucking out of here. You used your hands. Get out of here.
P's going to be shirtless the whole time this is going on, by the way.
Just the practice
I mean,
jersey.
If that's what you want.
I want
Nips out.
I want you just the practice jersey. No shirt.
I don't. It's probably worse than no shirt because those things are like fucking large. Or
No,
XL.
wait a minute. Not only does he have to wear just the practice jersey, nothing underneath it, but he has to get those fucking tight bike shorts that the 80s used to wear
Absolutely not.
and put them on with it.
What do you want? Fucking chafy pee? Get the fuck out of here! I'm not trying to fucking rub my
No,
thighs.
don't be-
Bring a thing of
They'll
Vaseline.
be tight
you should be
enough,
all right.
and your thighs won't be rubbing the material.
It makes you aerodynamic,
It'll
dude.
help you.
I got plenty of Replicon radio shorts.
It'll make you more aerodynamic.
No.
I at least need
You
to be
gotta wear
on
bike-
brand out there, bro. I don't have time to order fucking.
He's
Replicon
got to put
biker
on
shorts.
a fucking headband too,
Right.
like a fucking
It
neon.
either has to be
neon
red, yellow, or
green.
neon.
This is not fucking volleyball. What the fuck is happening?
This is
80s style, bitch.
This
This
is
I didn't know it was the '80s kickball
this
tournament.
is a
It is
scene.
Well,
now.
you guys are part of Replicon Radio too. Then
It
you all
is
got to be
now.
on
This is
brand.
a scene straight out of.
we'll wear it too.
This is
Yeah.
a scene straight out of
We'll wear 'em too.
straight
Yeah,
out of
you will.
Baywatch.
Yeah, we'll wear them too.
I'll wear a fucking headband.
Where are you at? Sorry, P. I'm on my way home. Sorry, dog.
You better be wearing it. Motherfucker better send pics from the car.
I'll wear that
with
shit. I'll
his
wear that
booty
shit
shorts
on.
and his
Fuck
mesh
it.
shirt on.
They ain't booty shorts. They go down to your knee, kind of.
He's thinking of the crotch
Oh,
huggers.
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought he
The
was
bike
talking
shorts, man, when they go like the bikers wear. They got legs.
Oh, that's just boxer briefs.
Yeah, kind of.
But they're a lot tighter.
A little tighter. You definitely don't need no belt.
I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that 4 days.
Just
of
go out there
drinking.
in your underwear.
It just be in one day.
I know, but I
Fuck
have been
out.
drinking for 4 days, so everything's going to be much. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to be working.
Everything's gonna be bright red.
And bright red. Nothing's going to be working,
working.
and everything's going to be red.
We'll
No photography.
We're working with innies here. You know, day
just-
4.
We'll just give
day
you
3.
10 shots before we even start this.
Jesus
Then you'll be
Christ.
fine.
I don't need him falling on the fucking baseline.
Why? Why not?
He's
He's gonna
out.
fall somewhere.
He's
Might
out.
as well be on the baseline.
He's out.
No, I'm not fucking. Don't make that noise.
You're out of here.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Well, we know you meant the men, but we talking about the gap. You want to show, we want to show too.
I'm just saying everybody.
Everybody, fuck everybody.
We're all
but me.
inclusive, man. Oh man, I got the hiccups. Brew's feeling under the weather today. What's up, buddy?
I am. I left work early because I wasn't feeling the greatest. Usually, I don't ever get sick, but something fucking got me. It's probably because I quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm blaming it on.
you're probably right.
Now, Friday, I had a little cough. Like, not a cough, but like when I did cough, it kind of like, you know how you get that? You can kind of tell like you might be getting something.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had that before, and then I just went to bed and slept, and then it was gone because I was just lacking sleep. Well,
Did you take your vitamins?
Yeah, I took everything I was supposed to. And then I went out Friday morning. I went out and helped a buddy of mine with his chicken coop. And then,
You got chicken pox.
No, fuck, I wish. The way I was feeling today, chicken pox would probably feel a lot
Does your
better.
buddy ever, man, has anybody ever put a bandana and shit on a chicken and calling them chicken pox?
No, no.
That should be.
They did have one that you could hold, though. I didn't hold it, but I petted it. But he got sick, too. He came in sick. Like, I woke up Saturday feeling fine, just a little stuffy nose, no big deal, but body and everything was fine. Then Sunday, yesterday, I went and played golf, won some money, felt fine, just a little stuffy nose, no big deal. Came home from golf, got a shower, and then just kind of relaxed. About an hour later, my body was kind of feeling achy. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I got something.
You were like, don't tell my heart.
My achy, breaky heart.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went to work today, and it was bad. Like, I thought about leaving as soon as I fucking got there. And I don't usually leave work unless I got something going on, not because I'm sick. Usually I just fucking tough it out. But today, wasn't happening. And then I fucked my back up at work.
He's just getting all beat up.
I was already fucked up with getting a little cold or whatever the fuck this is. But my buddy said he was sick too. He left, and we both were out there fucking with chick coop. Now this motherfucker, I don't know what they live out in Potosi, man. So I don't know.
That's the country.
Right? Yeah. It's country folk out there for real. But I don't know, man. Like, this storm moved in, and we got a little bit of drizzle. He's like, Rue, we need to pack it up, man. I'm like, nah, man, it's just a little sprinkle. We can get some more boards up and shit, and get a little further along. He's like, I'm telling you, man, it's like the Bermuda Triangle around here, man. Like, you only get a couple warnings before this shit just hits the fan. I'm like, it's a little drizzle, man. It will be all right. He's like, okay, you'll see. Then we heard a crack of thunder. And he's like, Rue, we need to pack it up now, man. Shit's coming. I said, that was a little crack of thunder, man. That's off in the distance. We're fine. Let's keep going. And then we heard another crack of thunder, the second crack of thunder. And he's like, we're packing shit up. And I'm like, for what, man? It ain't even doing nothing. It's fucking sunny skies right there, motherfucker. Like, he goes, you'll find out. But we only got a few minutes before we can get all this shit backed up before we get dumped on. I'm like, whatever, man. You do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. I'm gonna go over here working. Sure as shit, here it come. Just downpour.
Did you just make that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Chicken pox.
We didn't even get half the shit up.
If that wasn't a thing before, I'm a smart person. Just saying.
We fucking didn't even get half the shit over to the shed before it just started downpouring. So we got everything up. We was going back to the house, and I'm getting hit with fucking hail. I'm like, motherfucker, this shit hurts. So I'm thinking that's what kind of got us. I don't know if it's between the chickens or the fucking storm. I'm gonna blame the fucking storm.
I blame the chickens
Because I got
everybody
soaked.
was in a storm.
Yeah.
I got soaked though.
Yeah, but fucking had chicken pox out there, bro.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Chicken pox.
I didn't really.
Fucking thug life and shit.
I did pet one of the chickens, and then the other one was fucking.
You gonna add the tattoo?
The other motherfucker was me mugging the fuck out of me though.
The chicken?
Oh yeah, look what I'll show you this.
Was it Biggie?
I'm gonna put it
Was
in.
there a black chicken named Biggie? fucking with chicken pox?
I mean, he looked like he was about ready to fuck me up.
What's up, little man? What's up, Don Chaos? What up, what up, what up?
How do I
Fucking
send this
chicken
shit
pox,
to you?
dog. I'm so fucking excited for that.
I'm gonna send it to you in Messenger. That way you can put it.
Anybody want a chicken pox shirt? Pre-order now. It won't even say Replicon Radio on it. It'll just be a fucking fresh ass
There you go. I'm gonna send it to
chicken
you.
pox shirt.
I was pretty
Wait,
close. To
you're
this.
sending me something?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, it's put it on the screen. It's like, wait till you see it. This motherfucker, like, he about ready to fight my ass, bro. There's one of the roosters.
Excuse me.
One of the roosters.
What's your name?
Roo.
And what is-
He thought he was gonna fuck a Roo. He thought because I was being called Roo, he was gonna fuck me up because he's a rooster.
The fucking big rooster.
I'm the fucking rooster, motherfucker.
Big rooster and two. Wait, what's his name? Chicken pox.
His name is Jake, actually.
From State Farm?
Yeah. That what that little crackhead look like.
Oh, you talking about this guy? I'm talking about chicken pox.
Oh no. No, this one motherfucker, like, he about ready to fuck me up. Does he not look like he about ready to fuck me up? Like, that's as close as I am to him.
Hey, them roosters ain't nothing to fuck with,
Yeah.
man.
Like, he looking at me, I'm looking at him like, what fuck you want to do?
I'm digging on you, you digging on. Yeah, he an angry Roo. Don't stir him up.
But then he left me alone because that's when the rain started hitting. No sooner do I get that picture, I was like, fuck it, I'm going back to work. And then he's like, no, we need to pack the shit up. So I started helping him, but that motherfucker looking at me, I started looking at him, and I'm like, what the fuck we gonna do? And then the rain hit, and he took off, and I took off, and we started putting shit up. It was a good time, though. I mean, it wasn't bad. I don't mind driving out there every once in a while to help a homie out.
Right. Fucking chicken pox.
But man, he did piss me off Thursday, and I was wondering why the fuck I'm going out to his house to help him. He couldn't even help me put my trim down while I'm doing a fucking dye change. This motherfucker over here blowing the shit out. I'm like, all I need to do, I already did all that. You just need to clamp the motherfucker up. It's all you have to do. And I ended up clamping the motherfucker up.
And then he got sick with chicken pox.
He did do that.
But I know he only got a few more months to go before he retires. He don't want to do shit. I get it.
You don't want this smoke?
I don't want to do shit neither, but I got a long ways to go before I fucking retire.
You don't want this smoke, man?
No, he's a good buddy of mine, though, so I didn't mind helping.
That's what's up. But then you got sick.
And then I told my boss, I'm like, dude, I'm leaving, man. I got the setup done, the fucking hanging apart. All you got to do is set the fucking robot. I'm going fucking home.
You got robots now?
I said, trim dye's fucking hooked up, all clamped up, ready to go. I said, all you got to do is set up the fucking drill and plug it in and find the fucking airline that's long enough, and that's it. It's ready to fucking go. So I'm going home. Boy, you and old boy go to the same bar this weekend? I'm like, nah, close though. We help each other. I was at his house helping him with this fucking chicken coop though.
We was in the same coop.
Right?
We was all cooped up with chicken pox. Who's going June 17th, the Misty Nights?
Nah, that's a Tuesday, motherfucker.
You mean this here? This here? Is this what you're talking about? Ticket Kanga? Mighty Morphin Whackness with the 86 family, AZ the Fallen, Mr. Green, Morgmon. I'll probably be there.
I mean, one of us got to be there. It's got a logo on it.
Shit, it's got the name on it for that. That's the Tuesday before the float.
Yeah, no, I ain't going to be there.
I'm going to go Tuesday to Fun Time, Wednesday to Halsey, Thursday to Pictionary, Friday to Alazuli Lou, Saturday to Light, Sunday to Kickball, Monday to Biscuits and Gravy, Tuesday back here.
I'll be working Tuesday.
Fuck yeah. We all will be. Well, I hope you start feeling better. And I hope we don't get the chicken pox too.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I sent the message out to see what y'all wanted to do.
Yeah.
Some of us got it, some of us didn't.
That's fine. Yeah. Dino 19 or whatever. We're bringing it to the float, bitches.
It's struggling with this one. I can't get it to put the Thug Life low enough.
Oh yeah, because chickens
They-
don't really
they-
go that low.
Yeah,
What you got?
that one kind of fucked up. I'm going back and forth with
He's
it.
trying to put it on his belly.
Oh yeah, you just put it on the breast.
Yeah,
There's a hair lower, you'd be all right. Just a feather lower.
yeah.
I wonder what would chicken pox say instead of thug life? Is there a chicken related word that's like a thug?
Balk, motherfucker,
Balk
balk.
life?
The balk life, bitch.
Balk
What?
life?
Balk life.
Whoa. That fucking cock's got a big cock. Cuckoo! It's funny.
Fucking egg life, dog.
Oh. Damn, bro. Fucking chicken pox.
Egg life.
You watch anything this week? What you guys watch? You was watch anything? What you watching?
I don't
Watching
think
some movies, TVs?
I watched anything this week other than body cam footage videos on YouTube.
Fucking, you're such a crazy person.
I was watching it on the way here.
Just watching people fucking get shot at.
No, it's just people being fucking dipshits and insufferable. You know, I've noticed after watching probably hundreds of body cam video footages at this point that like people, they say that like the same like 5 fucking things when they're getting arrested. They're either like, "What'd I do? Or "You're hurting me, or "I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna sue you. Where's your supervisor? I didn't do nothing wrong." They all say the same 5 fucking thing. And all they do
What's
is
your
repeat
name
themselves.
and badge number?
Oh, they do that too. Like
Like,
but
motherfucker, you're not above the law.
and it's
Shut
like
the fuck up.
every single person says at least those 5 things at least once.
Oh.
The drunk people say at least 3 of those 5 things thousands of times.
Right, yeah.
Thousands of times.
See you, man. See you.
It's,
I did watch a few of those.
it's mostly why am I getting arrested? The drunk people are like, well, why are you getting arrested? What did I do? It's like I told you 9 times. 9 times.
I didn't do it all.
Yeah.
I only had one.
That's why you're getting arrested, sir, because you admitted to having one.
Right. I watched all kinds of shit this week.
I don't give a shit if you had 1 or 10. I had nothing to drink, so you had to prove that shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And no, I ain't walking no lines. There ain't no saying no ABCs. You gonna just take me how it is right now, or leave me the fuck alone?
Oh, they take it.
Yeah, 100%.
100% of the time, they're taking it.
And I don't know how the fuck they get away with drawing your blood in jail though. Like that's
They do that now?
I mean, they can.
They take you to a clinic to do it, and then they take you to jail.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. You just can't steal my blood out of my fucking body. That's mine. Like you just stole this shit out of my body, bro.
No, that's not how the law works.
No, it's not. But it should be. Like that's mine. You can't.
Yeah, but they're
have-
only tested for one thing, and it's an either or. You could take a breathalyzer, or you can opt for
Well,
the
now
blood
they're gonna be
test.
tested for 2. Now you can test for marijuana.
Well, yeah, but that one's harder to prove that you were operating a vehicle currently impaired by THC by a blood draw because if it's in there, it's in there. If you-
Blood draws will be more accurate than a hair follicle cord piss test.
yeah, but they're not really gonna do that. They either do a breathalyzer at the station or they do a blood draw. It's either one.
Well, I ain't blowing nothing, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm not doing the blood draw because the blood draw takes longer. So like you would have to go over there, so you might have a little bit more time of sobering up. So like maybe, but yeah.
He knows all about it. You got to eat. You got to eat before you even try to go on that destination home. You got to go eat something. So your shit has time to fucking soak up the alcohol. Ain't that right? Ain't that what the cop told you?
Yeah.
All you had to do was
I don't
grab
know,
something to eat.
it's
You would
pretty
be
fucking
fine.
hard, dude.
And also, that's pretty hard. Letting it, like waiting
Oh,
is
yeah.
also bad,
Yeah,
It can be, yeah.
depending on your situation, obviously.
yeah.
But like the fact that when I got my DWI, I waited to drive home because I thought I had drink too. I knew I had drink too much, so I waited.
Right.
For the waiting period, let the shit seep in.
You get in your blood.
If I'd have just fucking burnt out, like when I, even though I knew, I had a better chance of it not being in my system.
Right.
Well, if you would just drink, like saying when you were getting ready to leave, if you had just finished a couple of drinks or
Yeah.
whatever, then they would have been like, all right, you have a grace period, but it's still in there.
Oh, sure.
Like, and that's why they like the breathalyzer because it's already in there.
Yeah, just don't drink and drive.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's real bad. Don't do it. Or just don't drink too much and drive.
Be
Or
responsible.
sleep in your car if you have to.
With the keys out and in the passenger seat, do not sleep behind the wheel with the keys in the ignition, because then they will still get you for a DUI.
Yeah, shit's wild.
My car was off and the key was in my pocket.
It depends on how bad the cop wants to be a dick, because they can still be like, well, you still had access to the car. Still
I was in the
keys in the back
passenger seat
seat.
until the kids on the school bus started pointing at me. I don't want
I mean, even if facts. Facts. I mean, even if the keys are in the back seat, I still have access to my vehicle to start it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a push button.
Yeah.
So I'm fucked either way.
Yeah, don't do that shit. I didn't drink and drive, but I did drink this week. Dude, I had a fucking crazy week, dog.
Yeah, you did. You were busy.
It's been
Busy,
a
man.
long
You were
week.
all over the place.
I've done a lot of things.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of.
And
lot of
at some
things.
point, I watched 4 fucking movies this week, too.
The fuck have you been doing?
I watched 4
It's
movies.
crazy.
Went to multiple concerts. I got a green ass car.
Yeah.
That was a motherfucker.
I bet.
You got a green ass car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's just go backwards. So
Yeah.
this morning,
back.
well,
think
some of you
that's far
may or
enough
may
back.
not know, I was in a car accident. My car's been in the shop for over 30 days. My rental car expired in 30 days. Now I have to pay whatever out of pocket because my insurance only covers me for 30 days. And I was hit by an uninsured driver, so it's basically my ass that has to pay for everything. So I booked a car.
Which
Everything's real
sucks.
expensive.
No, that's when you talk to the car dealership. Be like, you got my fucking car, man. You guys got to give me something.
Yeah, it ain't COVID no more. There ain't no fucking
No.
back order on parts.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's not done, and nobody's gonna pay for it.
Nope.
But so I tried to rent a car. I returned it Saturday before I went to a concert, and then just dealt with it on Sunday. I didn't do shit yesterday. Rented a car online yesterday, but everything's real fucking expensive. So for the first time ever, I used Toro. It's like Airbnb for cars.
Oh.
Had to pick up this car at 8:30 this morning. Got there. There's no car. There's no person. There's no people.
Oh, you
No.
got had.
Yeah, basically. Luckily, I mean, everything's through a fucking thing, so it's like
Right.
protected. So I called them. I had to wait till 9 o'clock. They have a 30-minute grace period. The guy just didn't show. Apparently, he's known for that. I'm like, what the fuck?
So why do you guys keep letting them
They're
do
like, would you
this?
like us to get you another car? I'm like, there's no other cars available. I don't have a way to get there. Like, my ride's gone. I'm here. Like, but luckily, they found me a vehicle, which is that green thing. They said it'll be ready by noon. I'm like, it's fucking 9. I had a car at 8:30. Like, need a vehicle. But they took care of me. Like, they paid for my Uber to get to the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They called the person whose car it was. They said you could pick it up early. They just said that they had just got it returned, so they had to like clean it or whatever. So I got an Uber to the car, got my car. It was $10 more than whatever I was going to pay.
That's good.
So that was fun. So now I got another car for a couple days at least.
What do they charge you for that?
It was $153.
For the 3 days or?
Yeah, I got to return it Wednesday
Okay.
morning. Everything else was like fucking $300-400. Like enterprise budget, all that shit. I guess because of the last minute. And then I got another message from the shop saying they put my car back together. They were giving it an alignment, and they found more damage.
Fuck.
So it's gonna be longer. I'm like,
How is that possible? They should have been looking at all that while it was
I
apart.
don't know because it was like steering and suspension. I was like, well, I knew that when I brought it to you.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? So it is what it is.
Maybe
It's fucking obnoxious.
Maybe it sounds to me
It's
like they
so
were
much
doing
better
the-
when the person that hits you has insurance
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're responsible for. So if there's more problems, you're like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
You're just paying for longer rentals.
Yeah.
But when they don't have fucking insurance, it's on my fucking insurance. It fucking sucks. Like
But it
all I
doesn't
can
go
do
against-
is
the
I
only
can
thing it doesn't do is it doesn't go against.
I can attempt to sue the guy, right? But then
Which
it's
you
like,
should.
so at this point it's like $500 deductible and $150. Like, what fucking lawyer wants? What do you get? 10% of that? You're gonna get fucking $60?
Oh, let's sue for more than that. Let's
Well,
sue for
I'm
your
sure,
lawyer
but-
fees and shit.
It goes through civil. I don't even know if you have lawyers at that point.
This is fucking
Probably not.
obnoxious.
Not for that low amount.
Yeah.
But you can sue for paying itself for it to get $5,000.
Oh, and your days off work.
Yeah.
Your lost income. But it sounds to me like they were doing the alignment and they broke and something broke when
That's
they were
possible,
trying to
too.
do the alignment.
But you also in like civil court like that though, and you can only sue up to like $5 grand.
Yeah. Well, $5,000 better than 500.
Anything
You
more
can take it
than
to
that.
Judge Judy if you got a good lawsuit like that.
And it's still even.
Well, once you file for a civil
Yes, it
suit,
is.
you'll get all the judge fucking shows calling you, wanting you to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. If you're out there and you know about it, let me know. Yeah, so that's annoying. But yeah, so we were here Monday. If you guys missed it, go check out last week's episode when you're done with this one. We had Risk on. It was dope.
Pretty good show.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Tuesday morning, the homie swooped me up and we fucking drove through 5 states and went through Kentucky for Insane Clown Posse, which is fun. Basically Cincinnati,
Yeah.
but Kentucky.
Yeah, that pavilion. I talked to you that that's the one that I filmed, the Danzig one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the outdoor one that like it's like in between the highways or whatever the
Uh-huh.
fuck. It's weird, but that outdoor venue is a real nice setup. And you
The
were I
indoor
guess,
one
yeah.
is it's fucking massive, dude.
Yeah,
For ICP, dude,
yeah.
it was like indoor gathering size. Like
That's
it's
crazy.
fucking massive, dude. I was downstairs for a little bit. We eventually went upstairs to the second floor on the bleachers
Yeah,
watching ICP.
just crazy.
Like it was fucking wild.
was it
bro.
packed?
It was packed. It's like the only one that wasn't sold out on this tour. And
Which
it's
is
because
wild.
it's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
it's huge. It's a fucking parking garage.
Yeah.
Like you pull up to a parking garage and think it's a parking garage. It's not.
See, I walked through the parking garage when we because we got Ubered there or whatever, and we walked through this parking garage and we went up a staircase and then we were just like, boop, we're outdoor AstroTurf fucking outdoor seating.
Yeah, that was like right here. and
Yeah.
the venue was here.
Okay, yeah,
So it was like, and then in the middle was like the ticket booths and all that.
yeah.
So to the left is where the inside
Okay.
one was.
I mean, but it was a nice facility, so I can only imagine that the indoor one was nice as
Yeah,
well.
it was from what I've seen of it. It was nice. I mean, I didn't see it in
The
the
Mega
light.
Core Pavilion in Newport, Kentucky.
Yeah, I didn't see it with lights on until it was already covered in Fago, so it was pretty brown.
Yeah, I saw
And,
you were there for a while. I was like, they let
Yeah.
you stay there for a while, dude.
Yeah, well, we got the hookup. Not to throw anybody under
I
the
love
bus,
you, hear me?
but the homie is friends with the homie that works there.
Nice, nice.
So like, we had like it was dope because they had a pass,
Yeah.
and with their pass you don't get fucked with.
Oh.
So they had a backpack full of my beer. So I said to go find a homie, like, let me get no one a beer.
Let me get another beer.
Let me get no one a beer. You know what I mean? But it was good. It was weird. It was weird to see ICP. Like I didn't get into Fago. I didn't get into Pit, which is weird for me.
He was 300 yards away from the nearest Fago drop.
Yeah. Like we got there, Ouija was on stage, so I got to watch Ouija and then ICP. And it was just so crowded. And it was similar like when they were here, when they're like, this is your first time seeing ICP? 90% of the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just fucking TikTok kids.
Yeah.
And that's the only bad thing. It was a great show. They did a good job. They were on point. It was just for someone that's seen Insane Clown Posse 1,000 times. I was like, like it was.
That's
like,
why it's all TikTok kids now.
Yeah.
Because
it was all those popular songs.
and that was the point of my post from last week of like all these old heads are hating on these TikTok kids and all that stuff, the cringe ones that are doing clown paint for views and stuff like that. Shut the fuck up. They're selling out arenas because of those kids. They are keeping our culture alive.
Facts.
Stop it.
Well, that's what I was like. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at them. Like
They're
that's
also the reason why tickets are expensive.
good for them. You know what I mean? Good for them. This late in their career, they're getting this huge boost. Like,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, if something like that happened to us, and all of a sudden, fucking, 10,000 new people hopped on board.
Yeah.
You'd lean into it and do whatever the fuck it is.
I'll
Like,
do whatever you need me to do.
but they're still ICP. They're still throwing fucking Fago.
Never
They're still,
sell out to them bitch ass hoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
remember that shit?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but
They're
they
not-
selling out though.
I don't know if they've
They're still
sold
doing
out.
ICP. They're just playing the songs people like. It's still their songs.
Selling out to these fucking TikTok.
If they start doing Fago-less shows and fucking all that shit, that might be.
Which they've done a lot of. They have done a lot of Fago-less shows.
Not really. Not as ICP.
I mean, for ICP, they've done in the last 5 years, I'd say they've done at least 20 or 30 Fago-less shows. And that's weird.
I don't think that's true.
In the last 5 years?
They do Ballers is usually Fago-less.
Yeah.
And then they did like the 3 acoustic sets. Other than that, they don't do.
Well, don't
not
do
Fago-less.
Fago-less shows. You sellouts. You fucking washed up.
But it was
assholes.
a good time. I mean, we had fun. I mean, I like going places. It felt weird because I was like, even like checking into the hotel, we were at the Radisson, which like I was like, oh, this place used to be nice. You know what I'm saying? It was one of
I
those
wouldn't
circle.
trade 10 juggalos for 100,000.
The fucking they had the 360 restaurant on the
yeah.
roof and
Nice.
shit. It was like super tall tower.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this used to be nice.
You
Like,
forget about the old ICP shit, didn't you?
no.
Dark Lotus shit, where he's like, I
Well, I
wouldn't,
love Dark Lotus. That's why I go to Twisted Show.
I wouldn't trade 10 juggalos for 100,000 mainstream fans. Well, here you are. You're trading them for TikTok fans. You
I'm
fucking
surprised
Well,
faggot.
it's not traded.
I'm surprised you
You
didn't put
fucking
that in the
faggots. Yes,
title.
they are.
I'm surprised you didn't put that in the title. Twisted spoke about not being at the gathering
Oh yeah,
directly.
They did do that.
They made multiple posts about it.
Well, it's one post. They just
Well,
shared it.
Well, I mean,
Jamie
Twisted
made a post
afraid-
and then
yeah,
Twisted shared it.
yeah. So they.
We can talk. We'll talk about that too.
I'm just
You're
saying.
right. When I made the title, I forgot. I was like, what are the things we need to talk about?
Yeah, well, that was a big one. They directly addressed them being at
They
the
did.
gathering of the.
I commented it. That's the most liked comment I've ever had on anything.
I didn't know. Wow.
Everyone like hearts it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like people
yeah.
just like because it was like we still love y'all, blah blah blah. Like
Yeah.
we love you too. The real ones get it.
Yeah.
Like fucking 100 people hearted. But anyway, it was a dope
Jacob
show.
being a bitch, though. That'll never happen.
It was a dope ass show. That's all I'm saying. All right, we had fun. I got to see the homie Josh with the big hat and the Rev, which we haven't seen since Kentucky, so that was cool. It was his first ICP show in like 20 fucking years, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I just don't come to the area and he doesn't travel well because he has like health issues.
Right.
So I was like, that's crazy. There's a few other people there. We ran into a few people. It was a real short trip, but it was fun. I mean, ICP is always a good time, even if you don't get in the Fago, but you should. So yeah, that happened. And then Saturday, we went to Pointfest, which was dope.
Stop right there. No. That's not how you're going to start this Saturday off.
Oh yeah, I went to fucking
Battlehawks game.
yeah,
bitch.
yeah. That's right, I did. I went to fucking football game.
Motherfucker ain't never. Fuck football. I'm not sports fan.
So me and the homie, we're going to
Which I'm
Pointfest.
pissed off because you don't give a fuck about it, and y'all left the game early to go to fucking Pointfest when he could have just gave me the fucking Battlehawk tickets, and I'd have went to the motherfucking game, and I'd have sat there from the
You
beginning
could have came
to
too.
the end.
It's like the Offspring all over again.
Right.
The Offspring.
Is it like that?
It's like the Offspring incident all over again.
We did stay for most of the game.
No, you guys stayed up about what, 2:00?
Tiny Tim, I would love
a
to
little
talk
after,
about
actually.
Minecraft.
I think the
I
game
love
was on
Minecraft.
about
I've
3.
seen the
Yeah,
movie,
we were there
but
like 2:30 something.
these two guys are not going to talk about Minecraft with me.
No.
Well, it's in the title. I'm going to talk about it because I saw the movie.
Oh, it is.
But
You will be.
so we were going to Pointfest, and Jeff, my homie Jeff, won tickets, but I already had a ticket.
Hey, what ticket to Pointfest?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and
So yeah, an extra one.
well, he gave it to this other guy. This guy, his buddy, who
Oh,
always
okay.
drives. Like we've gone out with him a few times. He's like sober, and he'll
Yeah.
just drive. And he was like, and now you have to pay for parking at fucking Riverport, which is fucking trash. But he's like, oh, I'll just pay. He's like, I'll give you the ticket. He's like, well, cool, I'll pay for the parking. And he was like, but I got these tickets to fucking Battlehawks. You guys want to go to that first? And then we waited literally to the night before when they put the schedule out. And we all wanted to go see Alien Ant Farm, and they started at 3.
Yeah.
Everyone before that were like, I guess we can miss. So he's like, well, this starts at noon, and it'll probably be over about that time. We could leave a few minutes early.
About 2-3 o'clock.
So we
Yeah,
did.
about
So
3.
we went. And it's all right. It would have been a lot
Pretty
better
good.
with beer.
Pretty good tickets unless you.
To be
fucking
fair,
zoomed in.
when I agreed to
To
go,
be fair.
I thought it was fucking soccer. 100%, dog. I was like, oh, I want to go so bad because I do. I still want to go to a fucking soccer game.
I'm out. Sorry guys, I cannot deal with this. I can't fuck with this guy no more. I'm out. I quit.
And then they're like, oh, we're something the dome. I'm like, we're going to the dome. They're like, yeah, it's for the battle. I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's what the fuck. And then I remembered. I was like, well, fuck, I've already seen one of these. I mean, I saw fucking 20 fucking Rams games or more. We used to have a booth there. You know what I mean? So I was like, but it was cool. It was like we were in fucking.
We thought it was soccer.
Like,
Fuck
just
outta
off
here.
the. You know what I mean? Like I don't pay that attention.
I do.
But I
That's
was like,
why you
oh,
all
fuck
should
yeah.
have been going. I should have went.
Well, they enjoyed it. I mean, it was fun. It was fun. They got a touchdown, and that was fun to watch. Because we were on their side. We were in row ass, which is like 17th row or something. So we're real
You
close to the
look
field.
pretty good. Yeah, down by the end.
Yeah, we were real close to the field. And like the dude who was hosting was like right there.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was just like I was like, man, it'd be a lot more fun if I was drinking. I was like,
Why were you?
well, I was like, I got a cooler in the car. These beers are like $15. I can just wait.
Why did you drink on the way there?
I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it yet. I feel like it's gonna be a long day.
And then grab a couple while you're there, and then fucking take off and drink a couple while you're on the way to Pointfest.
Well, I did do that. I drank some on
When
the
you're
way to
drinking
Pointfest.
stadium prices, you just have the tall boy in your hand and sip on it.
Well, I knew I was gonna do that all day at
Yeah.
Pointfest. I was like, I can wait, which I did. But it would have been more fun if it was fun. It was cool. It was a cool
I'm
experience.
disappointed on you on two things.
What's the thing?
For one, thinking Battlehawks was fucking soccer. And two,
I just wasn't thinking.
And two, I wish I was drinking. It would have been better. And knowing that you're not driving the whole fucking day.
I know, but it was
and
gonna be
knowing
a
how you-
long day, bro.
The gatherings are long fucking days from day
Yeah,
one to
that's
fucking day 4.
in the sun.
I still bought 10 beers at fucking Pointfest.
Yeah,
That's all
well,
that makes sense.
you would have only had to maybe buy 5.
Did you find the cheap
Fuck
one?
yeah, I found the cheap ones. They moved them, but I found them.
Okay.
Yeah, they
you'll
moved
have,
everything.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me.
Everything's
where those-
different.
You'll have to tell me where
But
those
you
are at.
only would have had to maybe buy 5 if you would have started before the game.
No, I still needed the time. I still got bored and had empty hands. Idle hands are the Natty Lights plaything.
Okay, so you should have drank a couple Jaeger bombs.
I did. I
Before you
almost
went to the
fucking
game.
gagged.
Grabbed a beer at the stadium. You'd been good by the time you left. Grab a beer, grab a roadie soda on the way.
What's up,
Yeah.
Underground Promoter 302?
And then when you get to the
Hold
parking lot, you smash a couple more.
I mean, I drank plenty.
Shout out. Shout out.
I did all right. And they weren't drinking either. So it's like,
Jeff don't really drink.
yeah. So it's like, it was like, if
But
you
they were smoking.
like if we were drinking and having a good time, it probably would have, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
having drinking buddies is way more fun than just,
Having smoking buddies that don't drink, but I do, so I'm going to drink while they smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, way different. Way different part.
especially when you're inside a fucking thing. You're like,
Yeah.
cool. I don't know what this giant fucking blank. Okay, there it goes. But it was cool. And then we headed out to Pointfest. We got there just in time to miss Alien Ant Farm.
The way to time that one, right?
Like we were
guys?
in the parking lot. Like I was in the front. We could hear them doing Smooth Criminal. Which was the
No, that
last
was
song.
the last song, right?
Yeah.
So
So
you're like, well, fuck
I could
it.
hear it. And then some friends inside were messaging me, and then I was like, "They're like, what are you doing? I'm standing out here drinking my drinks now." Like,
Yeah.
But then I had to
I got 20
I had to be
minutes.
so bad, and Jaeger was making me nauseous because I just hadn't really drink yet.
You didn't pee by the car?
It was kind of empty. It was like
Oh, Pointfest wasn't so sold out like they were talking.
no, I
about.
wasn't fucking. No way it was sold out. No way.
Not a whole lot.
I
of
mean,
people.
it was busy, but it wasn't sold out.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
They were talking about, oh, it's gonna sell out. Oh, there's only a few tickets left. They were giving away fucking. a shit
I mean,
ton
it
of
wasn't.
tickets.
It wasn't. I can't say nobody showed up. It was pretty fucking packed, but
Yeah.
I think it holds 12,000. There might have been 7.
Still,
eight.
still kind of a weak show.
I mean,
for
there's a lot of-
Pointfest.
For
Yeah,
a
and the way-
Pointfest, yeah.
The way they set it up was stupid. Like they redid the whole fucking amphitheater, right?
So they didn't have the one by the beginning of the parking lot, the one over by the main
So they had
stage,
so
and
they
then the
had
main
2 in the front in the parking lot, like they do for like Warped Tour.
stage. Yeah,
They had the black stage and the white stage, right? And they were going back and forth,
yeah.
back and forth. But there was only one way in and one way out. They had fucking, you know, they used to have fence up. They have like steel fucking walls up,
Oh no shit now.
and you have to go. There's one way. It's like fucking herd. It's fucking stupid. They had like the local stage on the whole other side of the arena. They didn't open the lawn. You couldn't even go to the lawn until 5 o'clock.
What?
So there's just people everywhere on the other side of the lawn, just chilling, waiting.
What the? Fuck?
They were just like forcing people to go to that area, and then when you go in that area where the
because they
two,
wanted people to watch the band.
and then you go to that area where the 2 stages are. There's no bathrooms, there's no concessions, there's nothing. You're just trapped in this cage with these 2 stages.
Fuck that.
I was like, this is fucking. Just,
Wow,
the setup was
they really
dumb.
fucked up.
it was just really dumb.
I've never been a fan of the
They're charging you
amphitheater.
I-
$25 to park unless you buy it in advance. It was $20.
That wasn't Pointfest. That was all of fucking Riverport.
No, I've never liked the amphitheater.
No, it's just they're not in that area. So once you go to the other area, like the main area that's normally there, that's where all the concessions are. Those were open, but there was nothing happening there until 5 o'clock.
Was over there.
So you go down there to get food and beer and go to the bathroom, then you have to go all the way back to that area.
They didn't have it where you could walk around like you could,
Yeah,
could
but
cut
that's not where
through.
the concerts are. They're only in that fucking cage in the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm just saying, if you want to see a show, but then you got to pee or you want a burger or a beer,
all the way
you go all the way to the front.
But they still have the two entrances coming in for the
Yeah,
main
yeah,
stage.
that's
So
normal.
You go into one side, walk across, and go to the bathroom one right
Yeah.
there. But you had it, but
But
all
you
the
can't-
bathrooms are right there by the main stage anyway.
Fuck yeah, Drew. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, it was silly.
Shout out, y'all.
But the shows were dope. I mean, the bands were good.
Well, they did that because they wanted everybody to watch the local people. And
Well, the local people were on the other side.
Well, they just wanted everybody
All
to
by
watch those
themselves.
too, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. That it was just weird. It was
Is
just
that
weird.
where the sex nachos were or whatever?
Probably I missed that on purpose.
They probably they nobody wanted to see them, so that's probably why they did that.
Yeah.
So make them feel like they're fucking.
So
somebody.
so that they did like who the fuck was it? Yeah, there was a local, and then so a couple local bands played: Oxymorons, Alien Ant Farm, Sick Puppies, and then Ludo was the last band on the side stage. And then the main stage started at 5:25 after they just opened the lawn
Which
at
was
5.
The Urge,
Finger 11,
Figure 11, Urge,
Finger 11, the Toadies,
Toadies.
then the Urge, and then 311.
Okay, so that's how they performed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the order. It was a good show. The
And you know,
Urge was the best.
The only reason why the Urge was on the main stage is because they're from St. Louis, and Steve does a lot of shit with the Point.
They were the best. They were the best.
I bet. I'm sure.
They were the best.
I'm sure they were. Toadies are fucking old.
The Toadies
311's
were great.
old.
The Toadies were great.
I'm sure they were.
Finger 11 was great. 311 was great. 311, I knew in advance was going to be sleepy. They're sleepy.
Yeah.
It's like bedtime. You know what I mean?
Until
Like,
they get into some of their two
Like
bigger
one
songs
song,
that are fast.
Down,
They
which
have-
is the last song they played
they
because
have
they're celebrating 30 years of that album.
No, they should have just played the whole fucking album.
They played a lot of it. They played like deep cuts off of it. And
Yeah.
shit. They put on a good show, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the fucking chair, and fucking,
Every is a color.
you know what I mean? Like 15 beers deep, just like,
Yeah.
and like, you know what I mean? My fucking neck sunburned, and the back of this chair is like aluminum. I'm like, I'm just like touching my neck on the cold fucking shit. I'm like, just like, you sleeping, bro? I'm like,
Almost.
he's like, you're singing along. I'm like, oh, you know, like, but the Urge had energy. Like they, you know what I mean? They came
They
out like
always do.
and then he brought out even, you know, Jeff's like the biggest Urge fan in the world, right? He's seen him over 100 times. He'd never seen this before. They brought out Nick Hexum from 311,
Yeah.
and he did this. They have a song together
Yeah.
from back in the day. He sang it with him.
Nice.
So that
Yeah,
was cool.
I don't think they ever done that.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck. The Toadies are great too.
Yeah,
I
Toadies got
had
a lot
a
of good
seat.
songs.
I was actually sitting on my seat for the Toadies. So I watched them. They were great.
When they had lawn, you had a seat ticket?
Yeah.
That's
He came up there. Jeff, I mean, I snuck Jeff up there too. But then his buddy was up, so whatever. I didn't really want to sit there. And I had an old friend that was sitting in the seat behind me. And then my ex is the bartender. So I went, she does VIP. So I went up and hung out with her for a little bit and was just hanging out in the VIP area trying to take videos and shit.
fuck it.
But it was dope. It was a good time, man. It was a good time. House of Ed in the motherfucking hell. Fuck yeah. Great to see all you guys here, man.
Hell yeah.
We got Chuckles coming up shortly, so don't leave or nothing. But yeah, it was a good time. It wasn't the best time, but it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it looked like it kind of sucked. I seen some videos from like the Point shit put up. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, where the fuck's everybody at? The
Yeah, it
lawn wasn't packed like it normally is. And there really wasn't a whole lot of people there like there normally is. Did you sink it? No, you probably got there too late to fucking do the dunk tank with the.
We saw a little bit. I saw them, but they had that fucking idiot in there, Raph or whatever.
Rafe.
Yeah.
I think he was the last one to.
And then it was funny because it was like the dude I kind of know. It was like he spent like $200 on the dunk tank.
Oh no shit!
And then later I
Yeah,
saw
everything
him.
went to charity.
I didn't know who. I didn't realize who he was. And he came up and was like, "What's up, man? I know you." And I was like, "Jeff, what the fuck is this?" And then finally he said something about where he worked. And I was like, "Oh, you're the guy that works at fucking Hot Shots." So shout out to that guy if you're tuned in. I don't know your name, but you're cool. What's up, Grape Joe? Yeah, we're glad we didn't blow away either. House of Ed.
I almost did.
Drew.
Boy, I came close coming across that Jefferson Barracks Bridge. Holy
Tell your
shit.
friend you should shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com. Probably, I think we got some stuff in late June or July. We can get some guests on.
Yeah, I think there's a couple dates.
Saturday or Sunday. You talking about Comic-Con, Joe? Sunday.
Sunday, motherfucker.
Hold on, let me double check.
It is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Someone in St. Charles.
No. Yeah, Sunday the 25th.
Well, there was only 2 of us at Astro House of
Tater
Ed.
Tot Con.
I was not there.
You saw Rue? You saw House of It at Astro? I knew you said you was going, but I never seen you.
Oh, you saw me? Did I say hi to you?
I thought you was just fucking
I
lying.
appreciate you letting us know, Drew. Thank you.
Yeah, haven't hit us up, man. We got some dates open.
Yeah, hit us up. But yeah, I did that, and then like I said, I watched 4 movies that I remember. I watched Nonas,
Never heard of it.
which it's a Netflix movie with
Oh, you went to Terror on 66 too?
no, I put that in the title for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you probably did. I mean, I was all over the place. You probably see me at Astro. I played golf Friday though. I was out.
You talked at the door, so you talked to him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was pretty lit Saturday.
Why didn't you find me, you jerk?
He said he looked all over.
He has my number and he knows how to message us.
Probably didn't work.
Because I think you were busy being a bitch.
That's fair.
I really do. I think you were like,
Well, it was
I'm
Saturday
going
night.
to
I was like
sleep.
filming all the shit. He was at the show and he was there the whole time. But whatever. So anyway, I watched Nonas, which is a new Netflix movie with Vince Vaughn, where he
Nonas.
Nonas.
Wow.
It's like Italian grandmas. He decides to open up a restaurant and only hire Italian grandmas as the cooks.
I mean, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's cute. Whatever, it's fun.
Terrible.
You should watch it if you like movies.
If you like Vince Vaughn movies.
Replicon,
Yeah, we wasn't at the show. We
spell.
talked
That's
at
a lot of words.
we talked at the Saturday night afterwards. You were being a bitch. You were sleeping, and I went down to go smoke.
That's fair. I was being a bit. I was tired that day. And then I also watched the new. I watched Minecraft,
Nice. What'd you
the
think?
Minecraft movie.
Yeah, this is Tony and P's conversation.
So I know
I'm out.
nothing about Minecraft.
Okay.
Absolutely
Makes two
nothing.
of us.
All right.
I've never played it.
I know a little bit.
I always thought it looked dumb. I never understood
It's
why
super
we would
fun
be
to
so
play.
far in the future and make 8-bit whatever.
It's so fun to play.
The movie was fun. It was fun.
It's a fun
Have
movie.
you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, it was fun. I know there's a few things I didn't get, knowing nothing. Like, I know everyone's freaking out over the chicken jockey thing.
Yeah. I don't get that either.
I was like, what's the, I mean, whatever.
I think the movie.
I don't know what I need to shoot fireworks off and
I
punch
think-
people for, but
I think it blended.
Sounds like a good idea.
I think it blended
it's like
the main movie or main game with like spin-offs like the Minecraft dungeons and stuff like that. So there was only the main game stuff in there I didn't get as well. I don't know why everybody was losing their mind over
Wait a
chicken.
minute,
thanks
whoa,
for the
whoa.
text, House of It. He's like, oh, look at that. I do have your number. What a
Right?
jerk.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. There's more than just like I thought there was just Minecraft. There's other spin-offs.
Yes, there's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got like Minecraft dungeons, you got Minecraft story mode.
Oh, is that
There-
like the pigs and all that are like from different?
No.
movies?
The pigs are from the Nether, which is in the main one as well.
Okay.
But they're also in the all the ones that are all the shit that's in the main one are in the spin-offs.
Well, I'll tell you this: knowing nothing
So-
about the game, I know literally nothing. It was still a fun movie. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. Jack Black and Jason Momoa are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Now I can wait till it comes out.
Yeah, I watched it on the fucking
Okay.
website. I didn't go fucking see it.
Okay.
It's on the website.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. Jason Momoa is funny as that
Yeah,
character.
I,
He is
I
hilarious
enjoyed the
as
hell
that
out of it.
character.
And you get it. You catch on. Like, even if you don't know the lore,
You don't have to.
you figure it out pretty
Yeah,
quick.
because like I didn't know the lore really.
dude goes to another world and all of a sudden he can do these things. You're like, all right,
I mean, I
cool.
know the idea of the game is like build shit.
Yeah.
And you can
I
build
can
like
do that a little bit.
like you can build like malls and shit, and like I don't know, you can build all kinds of shit. Man.
You could do anything in Minecraft that
Chicken
you
Jack
want.
and Hunt.
Like, well, I mean, like as far as like building and like changing your environment, you can make the world look completely different if you wanted to.
Right.
Yeah.
What else, Wills?
It's the main game, the Minecraft you downloaded. There really is no story to it. There is an end goal, like you want to beat the Ender Dragon and then go to the end cities and all that stuff. But like, as far as like, you could just go on there and never play anything to advance the story. There is no storyline. It is a full open world game, and it is hard and scary as fuck. I will say that in the beginning, when you first start out, you will die so fucking easily.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah, it was
so
I
hard.
thought it was a fun movie,
Yeah.
especially like for kids. It's like it's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Which leads me to the next movie I watched, which is fucking Snow White.
Ah,
The controversial Snow White. Shut up. Leave that poor girl alone.
No, she
I'm
kinda
making fun of
deserves
you
it.
for watching fucking Snow
Well, I
White
wanted
and
to see it.
fucking
She
your
kind
age.
of
Yeah, well, watch it.
she kind of deserves
She might be a fucking crazy bitch in real life. I don't
looked
know.
into it.
But
She
the
kinda
movie
deserves
itself
it.
is fine.
Yeah.
Who the hell
There's nothing
played-
wrong with it.
Rachel Ziegler.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Like she
dog.
might, I know, I get it. I know she says like crazy shit or whatever. I don't know what the fuck she
Fuck,
says.
she a lunatic.
But
She's
but I'm just saying, everyone's like,
entitled
fuck that
and
movie. Blah, blah,
entitled.
blah.
Yeah.
The movie's fucking fine though. It's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Is it? You know what I mean? Am I gonna fucking run out and tell you it's the best movie?
Lunatic,
No.
Lunatic.
Yeah,
Hit you
no.
with the cinder
It's not the best
block.
fucking movie in the world. Is there fucking plot holes? Is it fucking? Do we have to
Yes.
fight the evil queen and then build up to it the whole movie and then fucking defeat
Yeah.
her with kindness in 1 minute? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's a fucking kids movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? The whole but it's sweet. It's fucking Snow White. The first time you see the fucking
I told you
dwarves,
there was something funny about this motherfucker.
the first time
over
you
here.
see the dwarves and they're like
Oh,
fucking
wherever he
CGI
is.
or
Oh,
whatever.
You got it.
The
Yeah,
first time
over
you
right
see
here.
them bitches, you're like,
Oh, not me.
oh,
Not me. You,
Yeah,
that
I
guy.
told
Yeah.
you there was something funny about that
That,
motherfucker.
that guy. Yeah.
whatever, dude. The first time you see the dwarves, they're a little weird because they're CGI.
Yeah.
Should they have
First
got
time they
midgets?
saw you was
Should they have got actual midgets?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so they did a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory bullshit where they just had one. And
No,
then
no, they're all different, but
Oh,
I think they were real people, but they're CG. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so the first time you see it, you're like, ugh, it's off-putting. But then you get used to it, and all the characters are endearing. They're the most endearing characters in the movie.
To be fair, the dwarves in the original are, I don't even know if they're human.
They're
Like
cute.
they
I know
don't-
people got mad. They changed the fucking story. Spoiler alert: if you don't want to know about fucking Snow White, fucking Dopey talks.
What?
Like that's his thing. He doesn't
Yeah.
speak or whatever. It's
Yeah.
at the very end of the movie, like the last fucking scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. She because the sweet
She
girl
fucks him?
fucking helps him. No, she doesn't fuck him.
Oh,
Well, at least not on camera.
yeah.
It ain't that kind of movie.
But it's a fucking sweet movie. It's fucking Snow White. It's a kid's movie. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe that chick's crazy in real life, but if you want to take your kids to a nice fucking movie where fucking kindness wins, Snow White's perfectly fine.
Oh,
There's no reason it has a fucking 1 point on IMDb. Like the movie's fine.
Is that what it really got?
Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
Like that's the reason I wanted to see it. If everyone's hating on it, I want to fucking see it. Like what the fuck's going on? It's
Right.
fine. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not the best fucking movie in the world. It's a kid's movie from fucking Disney.
Yeah, so what is your old ass going to a kids movie for?
I watched it on the website. I didn't go see it, dog.
No,
I was
bullshit.
waiting for it to come to the
I call
website.
bullshit. That motherfucker was in the movie theater with all them
that
kids,
shit really
dog.
does have a 1.7 out of 10
Mhm.
rating on IMDb.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
It's like one of the worst. It's like the worst rated movies of all
Okay,
time. or
straight to Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Straight to Rotten.
Oh yeah, I think
Is it probably
Tomatoes
a
even
0?
worse. Yeah, it's fine. It's
Rotten
like-
Tomatoes probably gave it like a
people are just
fucking,
mad at
10,
this
15%.
fucking girl. Like, leave the fucking girl alone, dog.
Well, she kind of deserves
Well,
it.
I'm saying, well,
She
leave
a
the
fucking
movie alone.
lunatic,
You know what I mean?
dog.
Like,
She canceled herself before the fucking movie. came
yeah, I
out.
know. I remember. Like, people.
Oh, it's a much higher rating. 39% for the viewers and 71% for the
Oh, that's
the
fair.
popcorn.
That's actually fair. That's
Yeah.
a fair number there.
So you
70,
really-
70 something percent. That's fair.
Yeah, that seems a little more.
I like the Sling Blade sings.
And then I
sings
also
with her when
watched
she's ordering the biscuits and
Yesterday,
gravy.
since I didn't have a fucking job yesterday because I couldn't go to work because I didn't have a car, I watched the new Final Destination Bloodline.
I heard
I've seen
good things
I've
about
seen
that.
a longer preview of that, and it actually looks way better than the one we seen.
Yeah.
with the tattoo shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen it yet.
What was the trailer? What was the one you saw besides the tattoo guy?
There was more in depth, like there was like scenes of them on like the road and shit. I was actually on the phone it was on TV. I was on the phone, so I really couldn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. But they were like on the road. I remember like it showed different scenes, than just the tattoo.
I enjoyed it. It was good. Like I felt like there's a time where it's like, how many is they gonna fucking make?
Right,
They took a pretty long break.
they did.
They made it make sense. You know what I'm saying? The story made sense. None of the people in the other ones are in it besides Tony Todd.
Okay,
That was his last movie ever. And that was sweet. There's like a whole fucking sweet. I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw an article saying that like his last lines anyway. Obviously, part of it's in the movie.
Right.
But then the last actual lines were ad lib, and he basically talks about life is precious. Go out, live. Like it was fucking, and it was like he knew he was dying type of shit. So he wanted to say these things because it's his last movie film, and it's like it's super sweet. Like it's that part was pretty cool. But yeah, it was good. To be fair, the only thing I would say about the movie, there's not enough killing. There's not enough of it.
I can see that.
Like maybe because the other ones happen so often.
Yeah.
it made sense. You know what I mean? It was a cool movie. There was a great story in it. It all worked out. The ones that did happen were cool. You know, and it's like boom. You know how it is. It's like this.
Yeah.
And some of it, like old girl, like not to give anything away, but like old girl will call it out.
Yeah.
Because they're like, "What the fuck are you?" Because they were like trying to, like, she knew it was coming, type of shit.
Yeah.
So she'd like try to stop it. They're like, "What the fuck's gonna happen?" And one time she literally said it. She's like, "Oh, this, and this." They're like, "Shut the fuck up." And then like a minute later, it happened to somebody else. It wasn't the person that, yeah. But it's just there wasn't enough. Like, not enough people got murdered.
Yeah.
Which is a weird thing to say out loud. But yeah, it was a fun movie. It was fun.
I'll see what tomorrow brings. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, it was I know a lot of people are going on. It's getting a lot of good reviews and shit. So it was pretty fucking fun. So yeah, it's been a fucking crazy week of lots of things happening.
That's good.
And as Joe mentioned, this Sunday, if you guys are in the local area at all, I think from 10 to 5 or noon to 5 or fucking whatever, half the day this Sunday. If you're in the area in Arnold, Missouri, I'll be set up at a parking lot tater tot con comic convention thing. Come out, buy some shit.
If I happen to stumble up that way and go, I'm gonna tell them I have a booth over here, Replicon Radio.
It doesn't cost to get in.
Oh, no.
Some of them do, but this one doesn't. It's like a parking lot.
Like pop on it.
Yeah, big old parking lot event. I think they're gonna have food vendors and all kinds of shit out there too. So that'll be cool. Fuck yeah. We're gonna have a guest here in just a second. If you guys are tuned in, make sure you share the link out.
Yeah.
We're live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. Just hit share, like. I'm gonna take a real quick bathroom break.
Well, think about this. Would you rather fight 100 chicken-sized juggalos or one Violent J-sized chicken?
Who the fuck asked that?
My ChatGPT.
That's fucking funny.
And they're all painted up and clucking in rhythm.
I'd rather fight one Violent J-sized chicken, dog.
I cannot have 100 chickens acted in unison.
No,
Absolutely,
they're all
not.
fucking clucking. Fuck that, dog. I'll take the one.
Yep. I didn't even prompt that. I just said,
and to be honest, man, I like my chances with 1 versus 100 because 100 of them, man, they can probably tag team you, and fucking probably kill
They'll
you.
pick at you. They'll get you. Let's see.
That's a pretty good one though.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there was one going around that. Do you think that 100 men could beat up a fucking gorilla?
It was 100 men versus 1 gorilla. That gorilla's
going.
Is the Violent J-sized chicken? Is he on heroin?
He's a violent.
If he's on heroin, it's easier to whoop his ass.
Yeah,
if he's all coked up, it might be a different ball game.
I don't know if you heard, but all the 100 juggalo chickens, they're all painted up and clucking in unison. So they're hive mind. So
I'll take the one Violent J life size.
Yeah, I think I would do that too.
Madness.
He's okay.
So he's gay.
Yeah. It's okay to be gay on K.
Well, then maybe I'll take the 100.
One big ass Violent J chicken. It's priceless to me.
Oh, because he's gay, you changed your mind. You're like, no, fuck that. I'm going with the chicken cluster.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, he might try fucking you.
He would. He'd try to collect you up, man.
Yeah, no.
Bach life, my man.
Boom. You guys ready for some fucking?
I was going to get a drink, but you went to the bathroom, so yeah, I can get a drink here in a minute.
You can go. Again, if you guys are tuning in live, please share the link out. Yeah, we got a motherfucking special guest. Been a long time coming. If you guys are here, we need a cool emoji. Because I don't know how to do the ferret emojis.
It's a dinosaur.
Do the dinosaur, whatever.
There's a chicken.
Give us a bunch. Give us chicken and fucking whatever. Give us a bunch of fresh ass emojis in the chat. Give it up for our new motherfucking homie, LSP's own CHUCKKLEZ in the motherfucking house.
Chuckles.
That's not.
Hey yo, what's going on, y'all?
Oh shit! There's more than one.
What's up, brother? Oh my god, there's 2. Oh my god,
there's 3.
Oh shit!
Is that what you look like under the mask? Just a big.
Oh yeah, this is my adopted son right here named Chucky Mouse, who decided to be on the show with me because he kept bugging the fuck out of me all day. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have him kick it with us today.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Hey, Chuckles Mouse. I
That's
seen you in
awesome.
Steamboat Willie, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, welcome to the show, man. I feel like it's been a while coming, so
Yeah.
happy to have
Oh.
you here.
Oh yeah, y'all! It's a fucking honor and a blessing to be kicking it off with y'all, man. It's been a long time coming, y'all, for real.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure. For sure.
Sometimes we be slacking, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's all good.
happy to have you. We're trying to collect, you know what I mean? We're trying to collect all of LSP.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't even know what are we missing anything?
You were missing quite a few still.
What are we missing? We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah. I know we don't. I know there's a couple more that we're missing.
We got to collect them all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
That's right. You got a lot of love in the chat already. I love seeing it, man. People are excited about having you here.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Everyone who's watching on this shit, man, like thank y'all very much and who's checking it out, y'all.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, little man in the chat room. What's going on, little man reacts?
Hell yeah. House of Id in the building, Swills in the building. Everybody's hanging out, man.
Mass gang in the building, y'all. What's going down? What's going down?
But yeah, man. So essentially, dude, we we're gonna hang out, we're gonna have a good time, but we like to get to know people. It's your first time here. We want to learn. Everybody wants to learn. So I guess there's nowhere else to begin but the beginning. You've been around for a minute. Like, obviously, we're talking about LSP, but that's fairly new. I want to get to that. So you're coming from San Jose.
Yes, sir. San Jose, California.
Hell
Born
yeah.
and raised in the Bay Area.
So you've been in the scene for like almost 20 years now. So like, where did it all kind of get started for you? Like, just as a fan, are you a hip hop guy? Were you a juggalo? Like, what kind of brought you into this world of music? Like, how did it all kind of get started for you?
Like for me, like I've always been open to a whole lot of music. Like I was never like always like stick to one genre to another. Anything that was like music to my ears, it just like attracted me right off the bat. As soon as like I was around middle school, around 2006, that's when I officially got into that darker side of horrorcore music, which originally like drug me down to the Mouth of Madness as it is. Thanks to Esham and Shy One, you know what I mean? Like those are the ones that really like brought me into that whole wicked shit itself that got me inspired to do what I had to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard what I can't remember what track I was listening to earlier where you mentioned Nodis and Shy One as being the reason CHUCKKLEZ was formed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, those are my main influences. It's like, and people ask like, how is that possible to have like a couple artists inspiring you? Because on Esham's side, along with Nodis, they inspired me to do more of that darker, aggressive style. And Shy One was the one that helped me inspire to chop fast in my lyrics and sing as well. You know what I mean? So I all have those two different styles of music that got me to wanting to do what I wanted to do, like animated wise, even theatrically with music. You know what I mean? And just creative in general.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a pretty diverse, a group and artists there, like for anybody. Like a lot of people even in like underground scene might not even have known who Shy One was or not. I mean, they maybe knew Esham, but they didn't know Nodis, and so that's pretty cool to a group of artists to stumble upon, I guess.
Exactly, especially for Shy One too. Like Shy One's an OG legend in the game itself, who deserves a whole lot of credit for. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at to this very day. You know what I mean? It's crazy, especially when I got to open up for him for the first time. Was Madness and Mayhem 5, I believe, back in 2021, I believe, was the first time I got to meet him in person in Holton City, Texas. And then I had to hit him right off the bat, bro. Like, dude, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be an artist who I am. And he's like, no, come on, man. I'm just like a guy type of feel. It's like, and I understand, you know what I mean, how he goes to it, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you're special to everybody. You know what I mean?
No, hell yeah. Yeah, Shy One's dope. If you guys don't know, go check it out. Shy One 361 now, right? 361.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's making music again. We had him on here a couple years ago, I think, right around his return. So don't sleep on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That dude's fucking dope.
Dope.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you even get there though? Like coming from the Bay Area, like I guess underground was a little more popular in the 2000s. But like, what I mean, people, you don't just stumble upon Shy One. You didn't like accidentally pick up a Shy One record at the local record store or something. Like obviously you're in the scene already to even find him or not. It's like, so what kind of got you started even in that type of music?
It was around 2006, because maybe around that era, I was always hanging out with some of the kids that always would like listen to like darker music, like heavy metal music, and some were even listen to ICP's music at that time too, which made me stumble upon that first, and which made me led to Esham's music around that Detroit style of music. You know what I mean? And when I started listening to his music, it literally drove me into the rabbit hole of horrorcore itself. Like around that time, like even from like horrorcore.com days to the mortalgore.com days, you know, even um killmusic.com days, you know, I've been around that type of era from the very start up. And that's what really dwelled me into like the genres of music like that, from like Scum's music to LSP to Kid Crusher to Shy One and everything. It's like those type of things that really dwell me into that. I just, like, especially when it comes to horror and you mix that with like hardcore rap itself, it's just like it's fucking mesmerizing. Even though this may not be a cup of tea to certain people's views, but fuck them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, for sure. That's fucking crazy. So back then, so you were just like, what kind of, you were just a fan of that type of music. What was it that led you into like having the idea or the concept to even make your own music? You were just so passionate about what these other people were doing, you wanted to speak your shit, or like how did that kind of get started to actually making music?
Yeah, exactly. Because when I first started listening to like Nodis' album, "Do You Believe in God?" that was the one trigger that legitimately said, you know what, I fucked with this hard. I want to do something like this, but what can I do creatively that's like my own style and not just have to do the same old type of feel for it, you know? And when people ask me like for my imagery as a clown, it's like some people legitimately thought I was a juggler rapper, but reality is, out of respect, I don't condone myself as a juggler rapper personally, but I am a juggler at heart. Thing is about the clown imagery, it represents like the demon side of myself, of Cameron, basically. Because back then, a lot of kids around that time always treated me as that. So it's like if they want the monster, then I'm just gonna release it out as it is. So I came up with my own imagery, how it would look. You know what I mean? First, because when I first started up, I started with the face paint first, of course. You know what I mean? And started writing my own lyrics, so styles I wanted to do until lately when my first album, Demon Side, back in 2013, I wanted to evolve from the mask style how it was. So because every artist, I believe, always has an evolution. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Shout out real quick to Nano the Zombie. I'm
Yeah,
stoned,
no.
wearing chainmail, and eating egg rolls.
Fucking hard.
Fucking weirdo.
Thank you for that $2 super chat to let us know what's going on in your life,
Fucking
man.
love it, man. Enjoy the hell out of those egg rolls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and yeah, Daniel knows the story too because he's been with me since day one. Because when we started hitting each other up from like MySpace days, when I was still like writing my music, but I haven't released my music till like 2011 since I graduated out of high school till I reached the age of 19. He's been around that time when I was like starting to come up and everything, so he knows the whole backstory of that.
Hell yeah. Shout out to him for that. So did it always, were you always Chuckles from the beginning? Like did it start as Chuckles? Did you go by other names? Like, and if so, like where did that moniker come from?
Well, thank God I chose the name Chuckles because originally my old nickname I was gonna come up with something lame like Double C because my first and last initials start with the letter C. Thank God I didn't chose that name because I already knew that name was not gonna get me anywhere whatsoever. You know what I mean? So the Chuckles name came back from way back when I was a kid when I was always get fucking bullied and shit like that with this one kid that always like would laugh in my face every time we would come every day, you know, just fuck around with me till it got to the point where I had to beat his ass. And I started laughing in his face back the way he would do it to me until one of his boys had to pull me up and say, "All right, Chuckles, back the fuck up." And for some reason, it's like that name, it just lingered in my head for like so long to the point it was like, you know what? That actually fucking sounds hard for some reason. I'll fuck with that name like any day. You know?
And
So
it's
yeah,
super.
violence is the answer to what got my name.
That's what's up. Well, and you got like at least on the newer record, there's like, there's like laughter and all that stuff happening. Like it's a cool, kind of works all together with all that. The
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like I
Those are
always try
cool.
to make my own like signature styles of my music, like even with the laughter and the yeah sounds at the very end. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, that's super fresh. So then you start putting out music, you start doing the thing. Like obviously in the Bay Area, were you linking up with people like Kung Fu Vampire, Gorilla Voltage, No, there's a lot of freshness in the underground in that area, man. A lot of homies. So like, what was kind of like the beginning stages of like getting out music, doing
Oh yeah, it's
shows
like
like with these
yeah.
guys?
Oh yeah, and shout outs to my boy Kung Fu Vampire too, man. It's like he and I, when we first met each other, I think it was around 2011 when he did a show out in Walnut Creek, was called the Bloody Valentine Show. He had with Mars, and he had with America's Most Haunted along that time. You know what I mean? That's when we officially linked up, like for the first time, because he actually used to work with my engineer, who I work with now in downtown San Jose. And my engineer would tell me all kinds of stories, like back then when he used to have the bald head with the face paint on, and he had the wardrobe and everything, and just come in the studio the way how he was, because he was on that gothic style to it. You know what I mean? Because he was fully with it. You know what I mean? And getting to meet him too, he was always a down to earth, genuine guy. You know what I mean? He's taught me so much things, what I need to do in music, what I should do, what I should not do. Anything he's told me about his stories of what he does in business. It's just like I always listen constantly to this day. You know what I mean? So I always take major advice from him, like even to this day.
Yeah, Kung Fu is the shit, man. He's definitely a good dude to have on your side, and he's always out there supporting people and showing love. Shout out to Kung Fu all fucking day for that.
Yes, sir. And be sure to check him out on tour too, because he and I are going to be performing out in Fresno, California next week, man. And I'm fucking excited for that shit.
Hell yeah, yeah, that's the shit. So and you've played with him a few times, as well as like a pretty solid list of people. Kung Fu Vampire, Brother Lynch, Mercules, Axe Murder Boys. You've been rocking fucking Gore, Too Dope. Like, so you're definitely out there hitting the road. Like, what are some memorable moments or like the highlights from some of these bigger name artists that you've had the opportunity to play with?
Oh yeah, and it's crazy when I look at that list now and just like how I got those opportunities, man. It's just like the more you keep grinding, the more you're gonna succeed your dreams as it is. You know what I mean? Just like I think the biggest show I've ever got to perform at, besides Gorefest, and I love Gorefest to death. That's like my personal gathering. You know what I mean? Um, when I opened up for Shaggy Two Dope, back in 2023, when he came to San Francisco for the Crush of the Ultimate Groove show, and in San Francisco, the love that I got from everybody there was impactful. You know what I mean? Including that, along with Mercules when he came out in 2018 for his first ever American tour. Kung Fu Vampire was the one that helped book that show at the Britannia Arms. You know what I mean? RIP to Britannia Arms. We had almost close like 300 people in a small little ass pub and everything, but it was hella fucking crazy too. And Mercules was hella awesome, man. He brought the house down with that shit. You know what I mean?
I went to that tour when he came to St. Louis. It was not a packed house, but he did it. I got to meet him. He was a good dude.
Oh yeah, man. I'm proud of him to this day, man. He's like for real.
When Alice's mom was there.
Yeah,
and he was like, we
Golden
all need
BSP and Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Showed up
Yeah,
just
that's
to
when.
hang out.
Fun fact: the show that I went to in St. Louis was when he first met Jelly Roll in person, because Jelly Roll pulled up in his tour bus with Golden BSP and whoever else he had with him. He had another artist with him, and they actually were like hype men for him on stage. And this was a very tiny venue. And that history was made that night. It was a fun night.
Oh yeah, dude, and that was awesome. I think I saw a clip that he posted up along with Jelly Roll too when they first linked up together after he just did a collaboration for his last album around that time. Yeah, it was hella awesome.
Yeah. That and of course I didn't know the whole backstory of what it all was transpiring behind the scenes until afterwards. But that was a fun night. That was cool to be a part of that.
Oh yeah, man. It's like in all those shows too. It's like Kung Fu Vampire also helped me get booked on these couple major shows. Along with that, along with Axe Murder Boys when they came around, even when Mad Child came to San Jose, even when LSP even came down to San Jose. He knew like I always loved to be on that stage and how theatrical I can be with the energy. He always like helped me out how to sell tickets around that time, like how to get everybody on VIPs, how to promote more and everything. So, and we actually got to finally, I got to finally open up for him when he came out to the Black Card Machine tour back around in 2023 in Palmdale, which is our very first show that we ever did, man, and that was an awesome, amazing show. So I couldn't think of enough to this very day.
Yeah, that's huge, man. And then so you've done outside of that, you have you done either like some tours with some people? I know you went out of town for like Night of the Shrunken Heads and some other things like that. Have there been any actual like tours or more things going on across the country?
We are trying to get like a little mini tour, hopefully by the end of this year. So far, it's me just been traveling from state to state wherever I can try to like uh book some new audience. You know what I mean? And from the homies from like either from GRE when I get on Underground United, and then Razakel for Shitty Fest and stuff. You know what I mean? It's always been. I just love traveling in general, like from different states where I can give the audience what they love. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, it's always dope to be out there on the road. I don't even rap, but I love being out on the road, man. It's my favorite place to be for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
So you're doing all this stuff. You're doing shows. Linking up with people in the underground, doing collabs, meeting people. What led you to? I mean, obviously you played 7 Gore Fests thus far. What kind of led you to Scum and LSP, and like how did it kind of come about? Back in 2023, you were officially signed as an artist to LSP. So like, how did that whole process kind of come about? How did you end up with the Circle Saw?
So basically, it's like my very first show that I ever did was with Scum and Lex the Hexmaster when they did the Merciless Assault tour back in 2016. That was when I officially got linked up with Scum in person. You know what I mean? When I was starting off independently, and it's funny because a lot of people when they saw me do my music, especially when I did collaborations with him back in the time around the Mind of Evilness era, a lot of people been reaching out to Scum a lot and say, "Bro, you should get CHUCKKLEZ on the LSP." It's like, why have you signed him with him and this and that? And there's people even ask me, how come I haven't been signed to LSP in such a long time as since then? And it's just like, and I just tell them like, I always want to see what Scum can do for his label because I know that's his brand and he wants to see what he loves and who can also push it. I feel like it was just a time to matter, you know what I mean? Because I was still wanted to grow as an artist to show like how far I can like level up to them. Because every time when I see him and everybody on the team always like killing it every year and yearly, it just makes me inspired to want to do the same. You know what I mean? So since then, like when we lost the Britannia arms in San Jose, that's when it was like now it's time to leave the nest and start branching out to other states. You know, so whatever shows they got going on from like either around Denver area, or sometimes they'll be floating out around Texas or anywhere that's like close to where I can travel out to perform for them. It's like a never ending like clashing with each other. You know what I mean? So it's like every show I go to, it's like, oh shit, why are you always like here with us, bro? Do you ever get sick with us? I'm like, no, it's always a fucking party every time I'm seeing y'all. You know what I mean? So I think it was around, and when the time when we finally got to that point when I officially got signed with them, it was around November 2023. Um, Lynch hits me up and say, hey, bro, send me your number. I gotta talk to you with you or something. So he and I had a good hour talk with each other and just told me straight up like, Scum and I have been thinking about wanting to get you signed with the team itself. And I was like, fuck yeah, man, let's do it up and everything. So he just gave me the download of how things do, you know, when we're gonna pronounce it. So we said we're gonna announce it at Black Christmas around that time, and we're officially part of the team, man. And since that, it's just been a fucking blessing since, man.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Shout out to fucking Scum and Lynch and everybody over at fucking LSP, man. It's always love over there.
Fuck
The
yeah,
best
man.
fucking people in the fucking underground for sure.
Yeah.
So then last year, late last year, right at the end of the year, you released your first album on LSP, Horrors from the Unstable,
Yes, sir.
which features Razakel, Donnie Menace, Doc Gruesome, Kung Fu Vampire, Steven Angel, Bloody Ruckus, Class, and Hex Rated,
Yes,
which is
sir.
fucking, that's incredible right there. Just for anybody in the underground.
Hell yeah,
Uh,
dude. And shout out to my boy DJ Lil Sprite who produced the entire beats of the entire album. That's actually our second album we ever did together because our first one was back in 2018 called Evil Mixes from the Sick, which is basically like a chopped and screw type of album type of feel, but we wanted to do something like serious with it. So it took a while to in the process because he knows exactly what I like, and he always like sends me like beat after beat, like weekly and everything. So I was picking and choosing which one was like more album material, and we just created this like wicked type of masterpiece where I feel like this was perfect to be on LSP because originally it was supposed to be an independent album, but by the time I got signed, and I said, you know what, let's do right with this project and let's put this on the Circle of Solid Action and see how it goes, man. And just the love how it got from it was incredible.
Hell yeah, I love to hear that. Yeah, if I'm not gonna front the first time. I don't know. Shout out to Little Sprite because the record's dope. But the first time I listened to it, the intro is so hard, and it's like I thought you were going like Willy Wonka with it because it almost sounds like that Pure Imagination. Fucking,
Yeah.
and then his tag drops. Fucking, this one gonna be a hit. I was like, God damn you, fucking Little Sprite! Like I was vibing on this fucking Willy Wonka shit. You fucking goddamn fucking.
It just like hits you like right off the
fire,
bat, type of feel for it. That's the shit I like about his tags and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this one gonna be a hit. I was like, man, it would have been. No, it's fire though. But yeah, I definitely want to talk about the record. Obviously, it just came out like at Christmas time last year, so it's still pretty fresh if you guys haven't heard it. But yeah, I feel like you got a different, like you got the. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like we were talking about the laugh and stuff earlier. Like you have like that Chuckles vibe, which some people would say the Juggalo rapper. Not to no disrespect, but people you get that like that raspy, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna fucking kill you. But then you also have like what feels like a lot of the record where it's almost Gino inspired. Like it's like a singing, like it's like two different fucking people, but it's you. Like how do you go about making this album? Like is it different? Am I catching something that's there? Like are there two different sides to Chuckles? Like
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like, and that's what I love about making music. It's like I always want to surprise everybody with different styles of music because originally, from when I first started off, I've always started off with that dark, raspy, demonic voice, like yeah, type of feel for it. You know what I mean? So when me and DJ Lil Sprite were working on this album, he really inspired me to like, you're awesome doing it this horrorcore style, but let's switch it up to do something like this. Let's see like what can I do if I do something metal. Let's see if I do something like singing wise with harmony type of feel for it. So every music that he sends me, I always want to get like inspiration how it starts off. If I have like this feeling like emotional feel for it, I just like let it out type of feel. You know what I mean? And yeah, Gino was one of the inspirations too, because I've always loved his harmony and how many layers he would deck out in his verses that make it sound so unique type of feel for it. So I always wanted to do something like that, but it's like, how can I do this with my own things without trying to be sugar coated with it, you know what I mean? But I just like stay with the heart with it. So anytime I was singing, it was just like that emotional side to me. So everybody has that emotional side because everybody thought Chuckles was all about insanity and all that craziness. But there's a soft side of me that will pop up out of nowhere.
no, I dig. I love it, man. Like me personally, I love it. Like I'm fucking old and I've heard a lot of murder rap and what I mean. Not I still enjoy it. But it's cool to like hear that other side. Like it caught me off guard listening to it because I was like, oh shit. It's like, and it totally reminded me of it's totally like Gino-esque, which is perfect for LSP and the underground. So yeah, I dig it. Like fucking keep doing all that shit, man. It's cool to hear and cool to see for sure.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother. It's like, and I just love music in general. Whatever inspires me to like come up with something different. It's just it's not like I'm saying like, oh, I can do everything type of feel for it, but it just lets people know that I'm not just only just this type of artist that's just stuck in a box of horror. You know what I mean? It's like I can try to do something like creative, like if I could do emotional sides, or I could do rock and roll and metal, or I could do energetic type of feel for it, and I'll still have the horrorcore element inside my music because my name will forever will be engraved in horrorcore, and I still accept it to this very day because you can't skip out on your roots with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah, absolutely, man. No, it's cool. It's good to have multiple sides. We're all fucking layered ass onions in this motherfucker. So
Exactly. We're layered as onions in this bitch.
um, so that's out now. If you guys go check it out, there's the debut release from Chuckles on LSP. I mean, obviously go check out all the music. Go on a deep dive, but Horrors from the Unstable, and then the cover. So that's like inspired from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I assume.
Yes, sir. Gotta bring that childhood back in there.
Yeah. Was that like some childhood, some stuff for you? Some fucking horrors in your head?
Oh yeah, man. It's like, and shout out to my boy Andy who did the entire artwork itself because what also inspired the album was the book itself from the very first volume because from each layer of the songs that was put in together, because you remember in the books, like it starts off with those dark, like jump scare type of feels, then it starts off with like stories that you might see from real life, and then it gets something like emotional, then it comes to funny jump scares type of feel for. Um, I wanted to do something for that album. So like the three songs that you hear from the album, you get that straight horrorcore sound, and then when you go down more, it gets more into that medley singing vibe, like a chill type of feel, and then it gets straight down to metal, and then it gets straight down to personal, and then it gets energetic until it gets to a one sad song into the album. So that's the type of feel I always wanted to have for this album. So each tale that you're gonna get is gonna have these certain styles till it gets to the very end, which is gonna be a personal sad ending.
Oh yeah, that shit's deep, man. It's deep.
Hey,
He put thought into this shit. You guys fucking, it's an artist. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
oh yeah.
So I know you and I don't know the order of things to talk about, so we'll just jump back and forth if we need to. But I know it's been, well, first of all, you've been announced for the float, so we're excited to meet you
Float.
in real life
Yes, sir, man.
in 1 month from today. So that's gonna be fucking dope.
Fuck yeah, man.
If you guys don't have fucking tickets, go buy tickets because you can buy them right now. TomWoodsFloat.com.
Get your tickets. Get in.
All kinds of freshness going down. Not just Chuckles, not just Replicon Radio, but fucking majority of LSP in the building. DJ Clay.
Look at that goddamn lineup. Look at that shit.
And you've never been, so you're in for a fucking good time, man. It's incredible. This
Oh,
is my 6th year, so
Dude, I'm fucking excited for this one, man. Shouts to Tom Wood. Shouts to Ogre for making this whole possible, man. So me and my drummer Irate are excited to be a part of this for so long, man. So it's a blessing.
hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to ask you about. So the Irate, you and Irate linking up, that's like a new thing, right? So he's gonna be the drummer, and you guys are working on music together.
Yes, sir. Like he and I, when we officially linked up, because he was originally from San Jose, where I live, until he moved out to Colorado. We linked up in 2023 for the first day of the Blame Us tour with Smalls One and Scum in Denver, Colorado. Because I used to be checking out his videos where he always be practicing through his drum sessions and everything. So I was like, okay, let's switch it up a bit. Let's like, what it would sound like too if I had like a live band right behind me and everything. So I hit him up and say, bro, are you going to be around Denver when I come out to do a show for Smalls One and Scum? And he said he was free. And say, would you like to come up on stage for me for at least like three songs? And he was all fully down for it. So I gave him the track list, and he was practicing through it like religiously before the show comes in. So by the time we started going live on stage, it was like the energy that we brought to the stage, people really fucked with it. Even Scum himself said he really fucked with it. Anything that any artist is that work with bands on stage, it really brings a lot more impactful on the stage and shows in general, in my opinion. You know, so since then, I announced him as my official drummer by the time I got signed. So anytime I would come out to Denver, I will always want to bring him along with my side too, because it can't be a Chuckles without having family along. You know what I mean? You know, so definitely got to make a new chapter for this storyline for the show.
No, that's the shit. So you guys will be rocking around the float, and you guys are working on a collaborative remix album. That's going to be released on LSP's Experimental Drugs. Is that right?
Yes, sir. He and I were discussing about this a couple weeks ago, and we are thinking about calling this album called the Chuckles and Irate song, the Chuckles and Irate show, because it's a Blink-182 type of inspiration for it. So any songs that I personally love, he's gonna add like some drum sessions too to make it like a live band type of sounds for it. So it's definitely gonna be coming out soon, hopefully around the fall season or summer season. But we'll definitely keep y'all posted when it's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be wicked as fuck.
Yeah, so is it just going to be like drum remixes of songs you've already done, or is there going to be new stuff on there as well?
We're gonna have some new songs also on that album, so it's not just only just a remix album. So I'm also working on some new projects that he and I are also going to be collaborating on it as well. And whatever songs that I personally like that I will feel that would be cool on the remix, we'll also add that to the album itself. So you're going to get like a switch between like new and some like remix both style to it.
Hell yeah. That's super fresh. So definitely look forward to that coming out. And you got a ton of stuff going on, right? So obviously the record came out in December. You're working on this with Irate. You're doing shows. You've also formed another group, or I guess multiple projects, Brothers of Chaos. Tell us about that.
Sir. Shout out to my little brother Freak Show from BioFreak Records, man. It's like he and I we linked up in 2022 when it was originally supposed to be a 3-man group with him, I, and our homie Dangerous D down in LA, because that's when I officially linked up with him because of Dangerous D. Because Dangerous D used to be my hype man when I opened up for Shaggy 2 Dope back in 2019 at the Fuck the Fuck Off Motherfucker tour in LA. So, and when the time we were putting this project together, he couldn't be able to do it because he had a lot of things going on, because he had a lot of sideshow, freak show performances and movie opportunities. So it was just me and Freak Show working on this project together. And by the time we released that album, that single itself, it just was impactful for a lot of people. You know what I mean? People really fucks with it. And the name itself, Brothers of Chaos, legitimately came from everybody that just like loved our chemistry together. And ever since that, we just like stuck with the name itself and then said, you know what? Let's put a group project together. Let's put an EP together to see how it sounds out. So anything we will work on, it's like he will always like be inspired to what ideas I have for him, and he'll bring some ideas for me, and we always would like be having fun with this type of styles. Whatever I beat I have on me, I'll give it to him, or he has for me, and it's just impactful as shit. So, and it's finally finished, and it's going to be hopefully released by this year in the summer season. So by the end of June. So y'all best be ready for that energetic shit we got going on for show.
Oh shit! Brothers of motherfucking Chaos. And then obviously everybody's shouting it out in the chat. Lots of people in here. Shout out to everybody hanging out. What's up with Mask Gang? Tell us about the Mask Gang.
Oh shit! And yeah, shout out to my boys up in Mask Gang. Shout out to my boy Spec One, who's also in the chats right now. Shout out to Spec One, because he's the main leader that actually like helped start it at all. You know what I mean? Because fun fact about me was like I was also in an original cypher type of international group called Hidden Face Army. Thanks to my boy El Pasty Guerrero, who brought me in when I was like so young. And by the time when I was start doing my own thing, Spec One hitting me up and said, you know, I've been thinking about HFA a lot lately. It's like, what if we started doing our own new style of that type of faction with the art style to it? And I just told him straight out the bat, it's like, I'm always on board, whatever you're down to plan for it. So since then, he and I started promoting it more, like hashtagging it more, called Mask Gang, constantly until everybody will start getting involved. It's like, fuck yeah, man, that's a awesome fucking style group, you know what I mean? So until eventually we brought that to Gorefest back in 2023, I believe. Yeah, it was in 2023 of that Gorefest when we started to have this whole group on stage together, and when we perform our song "Smash Your Head." that's when we officially got like House of ID. We had House of Dismemberment. We have Uncle Phoenix. We have my boy Dan of the Zombie. Irate's involved with there. You know what I mean? And my little brother Freak Show. And we have our Australian fam, Sappy Corpse, was also a member of Mass Gang itself. So I'm super proud of Sappy. You know what I mean? Shouts to them. Shouts to him. Shouts to Team She for being involved with it as well. You know, we're always organically growing as one.
Hell yeah. That's the shit. Is that something you guys talked about, like releasing music as Mass Gang, like all these guys together, like, or is that? I mean, that's a lot of people.
I know, right? So
and there's probably more.
Oh yeah, much more members are definitely going to be added on. You know what I mean? So we're always game planning to what we can do together as one, because we always come up with some ideas. We're actually working on a cypher track together called Masked Up, and we're just getting everybody's vocals in and stems in, and we're trying to plan on something together as a group, because we were supposed to do like a group thing at Underground United, but some of us couldn't be able to make it out, you know what I mean? So a couple of us got to perform, but we still repped it as it is. But we're definitely going to do something special for hopefully for this year's Gore Fest. We're going to have ourselves an official Mass Gang stage set together. So it's definitely going to be impactful for sure.
Hell yeah, man. I love that so much. Shout out to the Mass Gang all day. Lots of fucking homies in there. So you got that going off. You got Brothers of Chaos. We got the Chuckles and Irate show. We got the float coming up. You also are getting ready to drop a new music video for the Darker Side track. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, and shouts to Kung Fu Vampire. Shouts to my brother Steven Angel, and shouts to Nobi, Noble Cinema, for making this whole thing possible. You know what I mean? Because what happened was, I almost like was this close to not be able to do the Gorilla Voltage show, because I was supposed to come out to Nebraska to do a show with Bloody Ruckus and Freak Show, but unfortunately things got bad business went in hand, so it ended up got canceled. So I reached back to Nobu to see if I could try to do that show with Gorilla Vultures, and he was the homie enough to get me back on the show. But he also said, like, let's do something also. I can hook you up with this show, but let's also do a music video. You know what I mean? So whatever song you want to put out, just like hit me up with it, and we'll make something special. Because I've always been wanting to do a music video with Kung Fu and my boy Steven Angel for our song, because that's personally one of my top favorite songs on the album itself. So it's like, all right, let's go out in the middle of the fucking boonies of Morgan Hill and let's make a music video out of it. You know what I mean? So I found this like location that my boy Dano and I located out in Morgan Hill, which is like out in this farm field type of feel for it, like type of feel like none of us even deserves to be around with, or you're gonna get buckshot in the fucking face type of feel. You know what I mean? And Nobi was very helpful. He had a great idea what style we wanted to do for the video. Even Kung Fu helped out with some new ideas, what we can make it like stand out, like a cinema movie style to it. So anything that we filmed was such a memorable part of it, and I'm super excited to show y'all this week.
It's dropping this week?
Oh yes. So yes, the release of the music video Darker Side is going to be dropping this Wednesday on the Team Snuff channel.
Oh shit. Hell yeah, that's dope. Yeah, Nobe's the shit, man. Fucking Imp Gang. Shout out to Nobe. Put your pinkies up. Hell yeah, that's the shit. That show looked incredible too, man. I fucking love Clockwork and fucking Mr. Gray, and I wish it wasn't fucking 1,000 miles away.
Dude, and those are my boys, man. And when I saw that flyer and that video that they finally came back as a group, and I was like, fuck yeah, man. Because I've been waiting for another Gorilla Voltage project for so long, and by the time when they departed, I was fucking depressed as fuck about it. But now they're back together as one. It's like, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited what they're going to put together for sure for this year.
Yeah, it was the shit. It looked like a good show. I know Kung Fu came out for that, and a lot of people. So, yeah, everybody's excited for them to be back. I got a question from the chat. Spec One would like to know, where do babies come from?
Oh my god, that's like a personal question. So it's like, when a mommy cat and a baby and a daddy cat love each other very much, they decided to start fucking and start multiplying and multiplying and multiplying, and that's how babies come out right there.
Whoa. It's crazy.
They multiply like Magpie.
Just get them wet.
Oh,
That's
Start
crazy.
popping out.
Oh my god.
multiplying like minks.
Hell yeah. His mom says the stork. That's what's up. All kinds of freshness coming up. So and then are you working? So you got the two projects you're working on. One's coming out in June. Are you also working on a new CHUCKKLEZ record? Is that something that has started?
I'm also game planning on a new CHUCKKLEZ record for LSP. So far for the name itself, already got like I know I shouldn't be naming it already, but you know what? Since it's for y'all, for the new CHUCKKLEZ album, hopefully it'll be released by this next coming year. It's going to be called Home Sweet Hell.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's the title of the album. So y'all definitely get ready for it. So it's called Home Sweet Hell.
Home Sweet Hell. Breaking news, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're hearing from here. Replicon Radio, LSP, CHUCKKLEZ, everybody, dang.
Do shit.
Hell yeah, man. All kinds of shit popping off. It sounds like you're fucking busy as shit, which I love to hear. I love to see. Take advantage while the fucking irons are hot.
Exactly,
and then you
man.
got a sponsorship from a clothing company. Tell me about that.
Oh yeah, shouts to my boy. Shouts to the Blind Deaf family right here. Yeah, shouts to my boy Eric for sponsoring it in 2023. Blind Deaf Clothing, sponsored all the way from Seattle, Washington. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna keep grinding to this very day, man. It's like I thank Eric every day for this because he and I linked each other for years to come. Because I remember I was in love with his art in general, and he told me about his clothing company that's called Blind Deaf, which he had a Ouija Mac at the time. He had artists like Smalls One, who's still on the team. There's Bloody Ruckus on the team. Surplus Click. Everybody was just rocking it hard. It's just like imagine if you see something like from Blackcraft, but more darker and more violent. You know what I mean? And fuck Blackcraft type of feel. You know what I mean? But that's the type of style we love. We always love that metal hip hop style mixed together, and what we can do for like a clothing brand. And he's been growing with these two when I was like starting out independently, and just believed in me. So he said right after his wedding in Seattle, he officially wanted me to be part of the team. And I was like, I'm honored to jump on the team itself.
Hell yeah. That's fucking dope, man. That's fucking dope. Got a fucking record label, got a sponsorship, got fucking 2 to 3 new albums, a music video, shows with Kung Fu Vampire, a fucking festival.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the grind mode don't stop, man. That's how busy I am. So if anybody who's wondering like why am I so quiet sometimes, that's what's coming up right here. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to get the show on the road with it.
He's working. My man's cooking, bro. He's cooking.
Okay.
Dinner's coming. Dinner's fucking coming, man. CHUCKKLEZ is in the fucking kitchen, bro. He's got a lot of fucking pans on the stove.
Pots and pans.
Constantly, man.
So what are the I don't have the fucking flyer for the Kung Fu stuff. What's the what are the shows? Those are your next shows, right?
Yeah, so next week I'll be coming out to Fresno, California to open up for Kung Fu Vampire. We're going to be at this new venue called the Procreations Brewing out in Fresno, California. So definitely get your tickets right now at kungfuvampire.com. Definitely link your tickets in. So definitely be on the show. And my boy Sasquatch Josh is going to be on board. And some of the Fresno homies is also going to be alive in there. So, and what's cool about his site too, so if anybody who's traveling from Cali or even far from where I'm at, and if you want to find a place to stay, he got some good ass cheap hotels that's linked close to the spot. So you don't have to take another 3-hour drive back home or farther than that, So just crash with us and just have a party with us. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely go out there and show some love. Spec One is pitching the idea of Replicon Radio.
That sounds like a porno when you think about it.
That's us in like a multiverse or something, bro. But all love to Spec One for sure.
Yes, sir, man.
If anybody's tuned in live, you guys got any questions, put them in the chat room, even if they're just about babies. Shout out to Shape. He's just here for the kickball tournament. We love you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Replicon Radio, hell yeah, all kinds of shit popping off, man. But the thing we're gonna talk about it again, the motherfucking Tom Wood float. We're so excited to have you guys out there.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm excited to be partnered with y'all and get to see y'all in general, man. For real.
Now, do you plan on? Are you gonna be there for the whole time? Or are you just gonna be there on your day? Do you know? You plan this yet?
So when Ogre and I were planning it out, we're gonna be me and Irie are gonna be performing together on Sunday. So I'm gonna be flying in on Thursday. So you'll definitely be seeing me throughout the entire festival itself.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. So you're gonna be there for the whole time. Fuck yeah, man. It's gonna be dope.
Party town, baby.
If you guys don't have tickets, TomWoodFloat.com. Let's see real quick. DJ Clay, Scum, Insane Poetry, Smalls One, Class, Ala Zululu, Big Hoodoo, Light, Motown Rage, Risk, Tier Diaz, Willie Hayes, Michael Lawless, SON, Bloody Ruckus, Funtime Gaming, Clockwork as Mighty Morphin Whackness, Scene Look, Lots and Excessive, Chuckles, Wicked Wood, The Ice Giant, Big Relic, Fody, Matt Foy, Mike Beastie, T Ranch, Scooby Dundee, Mr. Green, Morgue Mob, Big Sherm, AZ the Fallen, Dark King, Chloe Kills, Zach the Terror, Pitch Death, Too Sweet, Segan the Satanist, Tiny Tim, TJ, and more. I am completely out of fucking breath.
The fucking list, though. The list is insane for this year, man.
And there's a float trip in the middle of that motherfucker.
There's 2 float trips.
Yeah.
2 flow trips. 2.
I'll be on the Saturday.
I'll be on both days.
I'm only be on Saturday. I can only do one day, and Saturday's the main one.
I love water. But
it's going the fuck down. Definitely come hang out with us. Chuckle's going to be there. Again, we're going to keep talking about it. Get there early because Thursday night, Replicon Radio is bringing you Juggalo Pictionary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The shit's going down. It's going to be fucking dope.
I mean, this is a Tom Wood event, and we ain't done nothing art related.
There's never been art.
There's never been art at this float.
We're bringing the art.
Bringing the art to the float.
You know, I just noticed us in the background of this.
Holy shit, we are in the background of that.
Just noticed it for the first time.
I was going to wear that shirt.
Our cartoon characters are in the background. Come out, man. It's going to be fun. You can literally get Tom Wood original art.
If you're good enough.
You don't even have to win the whole thing. You just have to win your fucking, you know what I mean? If multiple people play.
Yeah, you just have to get to the
If
last
you make it
round.
to your final round, you'll get Tom Wood shit.
Yep.
If you win the whole thing, you get Tom Wood shit and a fucking trophy, dog. We got actual trophies. This is what they're going to look like. It's fucking insane.
Oh, yeah. Who would not want to get a exclusive art from Tom Wood? For real, man.
Fuck yeah. It's going to be dope.
The dude's world renowned.
And if for some reason you're late, you don't make it in time for Thursday night, stick around till Sunday because Replicon Radio's hosting the motherfucking kickball tournament.
Hey, yo.
Fucking wake up early at 1 p.m.
We're going to snap some ankles. Hell yeah.
And kick some balls in people's faces.
That's right. That's right.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Bring the blue balls and get fucking ready, man.
Bro, I was quoting that shit this morning. I don't know why that just happened. You know what I mean?
Nice.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Did you get blue balls in the kickball tournament? That you might have to reorder that.
I might.
You might have to order some blue balls.
Ordered blue balls. Yeah, man. But yeah, definitely everybody can come on out, TomWoodFloat.com. Let me get back to the chat here. Tiny Tim's got a great question here. He says, what was the motivation to change masks? It looks dope as fuck. I just want to know how it came to be.
So originally how it started, because in 2013, when I first released my first album, Demon Side, I've always wanted to change to something different because around that time, a lot in that time era, people were starting to rock more of the face paint constantly. So I was like, all right, let me change to something different. What if I start rocking the mask more and everything? So my second mask was called a clown face mask. Was basically I took a Jabberwocky mask and I just traced over my clown face paint the way it was. So anytime I was not wearing the face paint, I would just wear that over my face because I was still at that time like staying mysterious. I would never show my face on the internet. Even if I did, I would have my hand over my face like this. So originally, actually, let me show y'all a little glimpse of my mask collection, what I have.
Man's out here pulling the Dark Manning, taking pictures like this.
Yeah. Kayfabe, bro.
Yeah. So this mask right here was done by my homie Kevin Shrednet from Holland. This was my first ever like mask I ever got to create right here.
Such a sick art piece.
That's
just in the shadow box. I love it.
And this little bad boy right here, this one was my fourth mask called the skin face mask right here, done by my homie Fabio Totti from Italy.
Of course, he's from Italy. Fabio.
Yeah. And this bad boy right here, this is my fifth mask called the Stitch Face mask. This mask alone was the actual face that legitimately had a lot of people brought the attention. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And this mask right here was done by my first mask done by Ron Sample, who's also the one that did my mask where I'm rocking right now underneath this plastic one right here.
Up a little higher, bud.
Here we go.
There you go.
There you go. Fire.
Yes, sir, man.
So is there a plan behind the mask? Like new record, new mask, new era, new mask, or is it just whenever it seems like the time?
Oh yeah. So now that every record I put out, you're definitely gonna see a face evolution after that. So like each mask from CHUCKKLEZ from each album, it definitely it has to have a new chapter to it. Because it's crazy. This mask right here. This mask right here alone was the longest mask I ever wore around my entire career, the blackface mask by Ron Sample right here. As you can see, like the jaw's already dropped down. It's like busted and everything. It's like stitches and glue trying to hold it together. It smells like fucking face rot underneath it.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you showing us your blown out jaw.
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy too, because I wore this for like almost like 6 years. So every time it was like decaying itself, it just felt like I was wearing a rotting face, which made it even more metal. You know what I mean?
But it smells beautiful.
Fucking vomiting on stage for real from the smell of his own face sweat.
Oh, you do not want to smell underneath what my face smells like underneath this shit.
Oh,
like, look at that.
You know they make Lysol wipes that you could literally clean the inside of that. And nobody will know. Nobody will know that you clean.
Oh yeah, I've watched it like a couple of times and everything, and just the gunk and everything that comes out of it and shit was insane. You know what I mean?
I get it, man.
Oh yeah. So, and this new mask right here was also done by Ron Sample, who also did the design right here, and also what also makes this wicked enough. It's the second layer with this mask right here.
I was just gonna ask if you missed the movable jaw. There it is.
There's the movable jaw. Nice.
And it fits perfectly like a motherfucking glove, and that's how I love about it.
God, you sound like a totally different person now.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
All muffled underneath the shield and everything. So yeah, this is when you start to see me live on stage with and everything.
I like that snag little tooth that looks like corn. Looks nice. Look at that.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that. There.
I fucking love it, man. That's the shit. What a great question, Tim.
Hell yeah, man. Shouts to my little brother Tim, man.
Sick Thought just showing some love. He says much love. Horrors from the Unstable. Such a dope album.
Thank you very much, brother. Love you to death, man.
Yeah. If you guys got any questions, man, let me know. Yeah, the float's gonna be dope. This is just the chat. You're right. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Shout out to fucking Irate as well. I'm excited to see the whole drum thing, man. I mean, maybe you inspired the rest of LSP because now they're starting to bring their drummer out and doing MMFD and Smalls one.
Somebody called
Draven. Drummer.
Somebody called Draven.
Draven. Yeah, because that's originally was his name, Dravenus, before he switched to his main name, Steven Angel.
Oh, okay.
That's
I didn't know it was Draven.
Yeah, it was also awesome about Steven is that he's also a Sigma tattoo artist too. Like he's tattooed my second mask from my upcoming sleeve. He's touched up on my knuckles. Ooh. He's tattooed on my legs and everywhere and everything. We got new pieces coming up soon, so it's gonna be awesome.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope.
Enoch showing some motherfucking love.
Enoch, what's up, buddy?
Appreciate all the fucking love, man.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't know. What are you using to keep those masks full looking while they're in the displays? Someone needs to know your display techniques, sir.
Oh yeah. So how I do it is like I will always get like a box frame, so and a couple pins, so that way they hold up still. So that way you get that full face appearance to it too. So it's not like it's like dipping right into the glass or it's like moving around because I always want to make it hold up too. So it's like a mantle type of feel for it.
There you go. There you go, man.
Yeah, and I gotta get a lot of because I have so much room. I have a whole lot of collectibles in my office because I used to hang on my wall in my old crib, but when we moved here in downtown, it's hard to put a lot of shit because I have a small room, so I gotta upgrade a lot of it. So you'll definitely be seeing them a lot in the display of the wall right here for sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, when you get old, you're gonna have a whole damn mask house, bro.
Oh, that's a must, man. That's a chapter I'm trying to put together for sure.
You just imagine walking into has just a dark room just off in the corner of his house that he has to pull a book on a shelf and it opens up and it's just blacked out, but nothing. All you see is just little highlighted masks just covering the walls.
Just a bunch of
Right.
A bunch of fucking shadow boxes with scary ass mask everywhere. Just a little fucking house of horrors.
That's where he takes the ladies.
Yeah, that's where he takes the ladies.
That's where all the magic happens right here.
He has one of those inflatable mattresses in the middle of the room for him.
Yeah, it's like, look at all these jaws.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
You know what? I should get one of those animatronic eyeballs. So like put them in each display of the mask, so it looks like it's like following you when you're walking past them and shit. That'll be fucking wicked as fuck right there.
You should do googly eyes. That'd be way better.
Oh, that'll be awesome. You're giving me some more ideas, so I'm gonna keep that in mind for sure.
You know what? That one's free. That one's on the house.
Fuck yeah. There you go. Cold Shit Panda. They'd like to know, are we getting a re-release of your first album?
Oh, that's a good question right there. So my first album, Demon Side, was released in June 16th in 2013. I might make a remastered version of the album, but for me, it's like because I know Daniel's been telling me about this too. It's like, when are you gonna start like do a revisit on the album? Because I already did it on the song "It's All Fun and Games" with Dark Half already, but because I always want to make sure, because every album I put together, I don't want to really change because it's type of feel, because it's like when I look back on memory lane, it's like how much I've grown as an artist. I want to relieve that as like its own genuine type of feel, but who knows? You might see another revisited sound to it. So you'll still hear my main vocals over it, but better mixings to it. So it's definitely going to be announced very soon.
Hell yeah. Or maybe you could hear a sample of a track on the Chuckles and Irate show or something, right? Like,
Exactly.
revisit it with the drum track and whatnot. Yeah, little Phil Collins action.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Little Man Reacts new track featuring Chuckles and Freak Show coming soon.
Yes, sir. Behind This Mask coming soon on the new album with Little Man coming out at the end of this year, end of the month.
Hell yeah. That's fucking dope as hell. New track, new shows, Tom Woods float, all kinds of shit popping off. How can people support you? You got merch up at Gore Hop Shop, I assume.
Yes,
where
sir.
can they follow you? Where can they keep in touch? How do they know when these things are dropping?
So I also gotta be I'm getting some new merch on the Gore Hop Shop very soon. I'm collaborating with my boy Grimjob69. We got 2 designs that's gonna be coming out. It'll be showing up very soon. Just gotta show it off to Scum. Definitely head up my gorehop.com. I also got some comic books for sale on the Chuckles Big Cartel site. So get the second volume. The first volume is officially sold out. We're gonna get some reprints very, very soon. Third volume is going to be coming out soon. We're just looking for a new publisher too, because our old publisher from the first one and second passed away, plus his soul. So it's definitely going to be in the works and everything. So you can check that out. You can check me out on Instagram at Instagram.com, Chuckles, CHUCKKLEZ, Facebook, Spotify, any digital platforms that you love listening to that evil shit, man. So I'm everywhere.
Hell yeah, definitely go follow me. Tell me about this comic book, bro. I didn't know you had a comic book.
Right?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Sick. That's dope. That's a dope ass cover.
Yeah, so that was
Young boy. Fuck yeah.
hit. So that was my boy Madwu, who's the original artist on the entire comic book itself. Yeah. So
Oh, we're giving you the full screen.
Oh no, I was trying to make it bigger.
and this is the second volume right here.
See.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah, that's some fucking graphic novel, dog.
a novel.
Yeah, because when we firstly started this comic book right here was in 2020 during COVID, actually.
And is this a story about you, or is it just something you did?
Oh yeah, so basically, he helped with the artwork and I helped with the writing itself. He and I actually both collaborate on the writing itself. So in the second volume, we try to do like more of a pirate type of feel to it. So when any ideas like he came up with, I was always on board, and how we can try to make this like a inspiration from like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac type of feel to something like a new generation style to it. So it's like it was super super fun creating this comic book series with him for sure.
That's fire, dude. That's hella dope. You gonna have any of those at the float?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be bringing some comic books at the float itself for show.
Yeah.
You two should do a collab.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I make comic books. Chuckles and
Oh,
Shape barbecue sauce coming out of the float. There you go.
That's going to be so sick. Delicious. It's going to be blood flavored.
Oh, the best one.
Yep.
Yeah, go buy if you like comic books, go buy his comic book and then go check out repliconcomics.bigcartel.com. Bigcartel.com.
Hey, we're the host, goddammit.
Fuck yeah.
Buy my shit. Buy my
Especially if you're a
merch.
single, though.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
fucking get some ICP in your life.
yeah. Whoop, whoop.
That's fucking dope, man. Cold Shape Panda, are you working on volume 3?
Yeah, because volume 3 it's finished, but like I mentioned, because our old publisher passed away, so me and Madwu has been looking for like new publishers to help make the third volume. So as soon as we get somebody who can help us out, it'll definitely be coming out either by the end of this year or for next year for sure.
That's dope. That's huge, man. That's like a graphic fucking novel. That's not a comic book.
Oh no, because in the first volume, we did like 15 pages of it because we wanted to see how it feels or how it would sell when people were checking it out. But when they started seeing the first volume, they immediately loved it. Like the first couple of copies we made just like sold out immediately. It's like, give us fucking more, give us more. So. And then the second volume, that's when me and Madwu would say, okay, let's get this up to like at least 149 pages, see how that goes. And that just came out fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's massive, dude.
Yeah, I love
Shout out
it.
to Madwu.
Yeah, I love it.
That's dope as fuck. What else, man? What? Yeah, you just threw that out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
what
he
the
just kind of like,
what the fuck else are you not telling us about, sir?
Your boy's got so many things going on and everything. And also some sneak peek projects. Well, I wouldn't call it sneak peek, but secret projects actually outside of music that will also be coming out very soon. I can't get into details yet, but it'll definitely be posted very soon.
We're rolling Play-Doh snakes up in this bitch.
Exactly. Get the Play-Doh out.
Projects outside of music. What could they be? What are they?
Let's say that your boy might be working on some filming.
He's got an OnlyFans.
Better than that. Like better than that. I mean, if you want me to sell some nudes and shit like that, I'm down for that too. But you do not want to see anything about me naked. No.
I mean,
Somebody
if going by the mask tells you anything, I don't know. He might be into it.
Them blown out jaws, man.
Yeah, the blown out jaws.
Fucking.
I get a lot of love, especially when those that see me with the mask. They say this is crazy.
Hell yeah,
Ladies love it.
man. Yeah, the ladies.
Ladies,
All them horror whores.
horror horse.
He's got a clit dangler right there. It just buzzes right
Yeah, he
on there.
does. Go get you some corn. I love it, man. That's so fresh. It sounds like there's if you guys are a CHUCKKLEZ fan or you're just getting on board, man, the newest album is available to stream. It just came out in December. He's got fucking at least 3 more projects in the work, not counting fucking comic books and fucking clothing and all kinds of shit. You can see him with Kung Fu Vampire. You can see him at the Tom Wood Flow. Probably more to be announced after that. It doesn't seem like he's stopping anytime soon.
Nope, this grind mode always keeps rolling, man. We always keep on that shit going. Keep that evil shit alive. Keep that wicked shit alive, and just be genuine as one to make this possible, man. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be who I'm at today, man. I can never say I've done this on my own because everybody's helped me, encourage me, and inspire me to keep pushing that shit. And just because of that, your boys keep grinding, man. And thank y'all for that. Like, seriously, by the bottom of my heart, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. That is the shit. Fuck yeah. Fucking hashtag only masks.
Only masking. You know what, Spec One? If you're in the fucking chat right now, we got some ideas for a site like that, bro. Let's make this shit happen.
There we go.
There we go. Spec One. Yeah, everybody bring in the nice compliments because we like to share nice things. Spec One says, real talk, besides being a very talented guy, Chuckle's one of the nicest, realest guys out there.
Oh yeah, right.
Aww. He said, I love you too.
Love you, man. You're gonna give me all emotional, going to cry like a bitch on camera. What are you doing, man?
You're gonna make me bring out the plug-in doll, goddamn it. Oh, this shit.
Oh yeah, Gorefest.
Look at that, he's got one right there. He's gonna give
Oh shit, man. I love my boys, man.
Oh yeah, also while we're talking about it, don't forget fucking Gorefest 19.
Gorefest!
Planned September 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Live at the Roxy Theater in Denver, Colorado.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. And if those that have not been to Gorefest, if you're coming from out of state and you're want to come out to Denver, Colorado, just show your IDs up in the front and you get in for free.
Fuck yeah.
They do it like that out there. They hook up the people that put out for them.
Tiny Tim says, much love. Thank you for the support for so long. Ever since I was garbage.
Fucking Tim, man.
Hell yeah. I love it, man. Multiple Mask Gang member sites. Fuck yeah. All weekend. That's dope. All kinds of shit popping off, man. Is there anything else we didn't get to, or something we should talk about, or more fucking secrets you got in that fucking crazy room?
Tell us your secrets, huh?
Oh man, there's so many secrets, but some secrets have to be untold very, very soon, man. So when that time comes, I'll definitely be coming on here again. I'll definitely be on the works with y'all with it for sure.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, actually, speaking of more shows, after June, in July, I'm going to open up in Albuquerque, New Mexico with my sister Smalls One and my cousin Remy Doughboy at the Ren's Den. And after that, I'm going to be coming up to Michigan to perform with my boy Bloody Ruckus and Bam Bam the Voodoo Child for the Grotesque Bullet show. And after that, we got Gorefest. And it's official. Your boy is going to be coming out to Texas for this year's She-Fest in October. So be sure to get your tickets then. And I'll be also coming before that. I'll be coming back to Wisconsin for Terror in Titletown. So you do not want to miss out at all on that shit, man. So get your tickets ready, mark it down, and let's part it up like mofos do best.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All kinds of places to check it out. Terror in Titletown was the event of the year last year, voted on Replicon Radio.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm proud of Broly Ruckus for making that happen, man. It's like, it was fucking a blast out there, in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Because I'm a Packers fan, and you already know that was like a dream to be out there with my boys then. And everybody just came out with love and support. It was fucking crazy. Cold as shit when we were performing out there, but it was awesome.
Hell yeah. That's fire. Yeah, I'm going to try to. I want to come out there.
Packers fan. All right, this interview's over with. I'm kidding.
Hey, we got Matthew Golden on this team, so I was happy as fuck. We finally got a goddamn wide receiver. It's been a long time coming with that shit.
Yeah, I'm a 49ers fan.
Oh,
so
bro, I get dissed on every day. It's like, bro, how can you be from the Bay and you're a Packers fan and shit because of Brett Favre? Hey.
Yeah, I get it. I'm from the Midwest, man, and everybody's like, "How the fuck are you a 49ers fan and not a Chiefs fan?" Because fuck the Chiefs, that's why.
Exactly.
Just saying,
dude. It's like, and it's crazy enough. Like, I'm happy how they grown, but since then, it just like became the most hated team. It's like since Tom Brady fucking retired. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Taylor Swift's a bitch anyways. Fuck her.
Straight the fuck up. Straight up.
No, we got a listener of ours. He's actually like a part owner. He's got like stock or whatever in the Packers, and he's a huge Packers fan too. So him and I, we just like to talk shit back and forth when it comes down to football season. We have a good time with it though.
Yeah, because my dad, he's a Denver Broncos fan, and half of our my family are all Dallas Cowboys fans. So we be constantly dogging at each other, like constantly with it.
I can only imagine. And you know what? Them Dallas Cowboys fans' famous words are, "We'll see about next year."
Yep. And then you see a fucking a reel pop up with a Cowboys fan either beating the shit out of their fucking TV, yanking it down, and pull out a Glock and start shooting it to death. It's like, God damn, man.
Right? Yeah, I love football season, man. When it comes around, we just have a good time with it. We even do 2 leagues on our for our radio show. We have 2 Replicon Radio fantasy football leagues go, and it's just a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. I'm excited for this year's football, man. Ever since, because
Since
my team and the Warriors got their ass kicked, I was like, is it football season already, man?
Right. Yeah, I was pulling for the Warriors. Then I was pulling for the Celtics. I mean, I like both of those teams. I like Steph Curry, and I like fucking the only reason why I like the Celtics is because of Larry Bird. All-time basketball team, though, is my Chicago Bulls. I was a huge Jordan fan growing up. And then the Bulls just became my team, and I was a little kid when that happened, too. So,
Yes, sir, man.
Boom. Tiny Tim asked if you have any surprises for us at the float.
Surprises.
If he told us though, I mean, fuck.
Well, actually, me and Iray were thinking about doing some crazy shit at the float, so that'll definitely be a surprise. But we're not gonna tell it, but we're gonna do something crazy there for show.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be there for the first time. Surprise!
Right?
Surprise, motherfucker!
That's a surprise in its own.
Fuck yeah! I tell you, Tiny Tim, it's gonna be fucking dope. Is what I'll tell you, and I don't even know anything about it. And I'll tell you this: we got fucking Chuckles, and we got Scum, we got Insane Poetry, Smalls One, Class, Bloody Ruckus, Chloe Kills. There's gonna be a fucking massive LSP party.
Hell yeah!
No one's gonna fucking remember it, and it's gonna be fucking great.
And hopefully I'll be there this time to see Small Swan do a fucking crossbody on Class on the stage like she did last year.
She fucking dunked him, bro. Nothing but fucking net.
Could have swore it was an RKO out of nowhere.
Damn.
Hopefully we'll be able to post that part.
That shit was fucking well. That'll
With
be an
LSP.
LSP thing, probably. But yeah, that shit was fucking crazy, dog.
With all you guys,
she fucking took that giant ass man straight to the ground.
The moment they started telling about this story, man, I was so bummed. It's like, bro, I wish I was there, and I'm shocked as fuck. No one had that on footage. You know what I mean? So you have to be there yourself to see that in hand. You know?
Yeah, and at that, I mean, we were all at that point in time, dude. We were everyone in the fucking place was fucking wasted.
We were all dunked.
It was a whole day. This was like 3 a.m. Yeah. This party. Dude, I mean, anyone who's ever hung out with Scum knows better.
Oh, yeah.
This was everyone, dude. There was at least 9 bottles being passed around on stage, let alone the people off stage. Like, it was just, everyone was just covered in Jaeger.
Oh,
it was madness, dude.
Now, to be fair, though, he wasn't expecting it. So that's why he went down like a sack of fucking.
Oh, no, it was blindside like a motherfucker. And she didn't take him down like that. He got caught off balance, and it just down they went.
Oh my god, man! I wish that one of these motherfuckers got that on film, man. I would have been dying seeing that shit.
That was the same day I fell off the stage.
Yeah, he broke his ribs almost doing the same shit, falling off the
I broke my
stage.
ribs that day.
Oh fuck! Was it like hella slippery when they were telling me like the whole stage itself was like slippery? It was almost on the verge of breaking down or something like that.
Yeah, the side stage was hella slippery. They got grip on it this year. They upgraded it, but yeah, the wood was like real slick because it got wet and everyone was pouring Jaeger and it was
well,
madness.
not to mention all the rain that we got too. They got wet from.
Yeah.
Oh,
It wasn't
fuck.
just all you.
So who know? And then Chloe gonna be back smacking motherfuckers.
Oh, I've heard about that story. I've heard about that one right there.
That's a good off-air one. Yeah.
Well, she does it to people who want it as well,
Yeah.
not just the ones that happen. To don't. Not the ones she was smacking and didn't want it. There's people like requesting it, like the
Yeah.
bartender shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in a relationship with a wrestler, so she already knows she don't fuck around. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Check it out. Fuck yeah. Dano the zombie, you can afford it, bro. You can
Fucking
afford
do
it.
it.
Yeah, man.
It's not
Oh,
that
shout out to Pollo Del Mar in the chat. Shout out to Pollo Del Mar.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
Much love. Yeah, everybody, you can afford the Tom Wood float, bro. Everybody come out to the Tom Wood float.
If you can only make it out to one event this year, it needs to be the Tom Wood float.
That's the one, man.
Got
For
it.
sure. I don't. Yeah.
Straight up, yeah. There's a lot of juggalos listening to the show. You guys go to the gathering. Gathering tickets are like $300 and something. You know what I mean? We don't even have an announcement yet.
Nothing.
Like, no one knows who's playing. And whatever. General admission to the float for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days. All those bands that we listed, it's $140.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
That's
steal right there.
That's
I'll
nothing.
go there any day.
What is that? That's a day's of work. 1 day of work, you get 4 days of freshness.
Mm-hmm.
4 days.
Fucking crazy, man.
And why would you miss out?
And
That's on you.
just seeing the homies on the stage, you're gonna get to hang out with most of them.
Yeah.
Like just walking around the campgrounds.
We're kicking it.
We're kicking it. It's a family gathering, not
We're fucking kicking it.
yeah. We're kicking
it.
quite literally kicking
We
it.
are kicking it. There's a goddamn
The
kickball
ball. They're
tournament.
Kicking the kickball tournament.
Kicking balls into people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's gonna be fucking fire. That's right. 100% agree. The float is the place to be. I mean, if you're not broke, go to all of them. But if you are,
Absolutely.
go to that one. You stay away from our kickball shape.
Don't you pop them, son of a bitch.
And I heard there's going to be a wedding that's going to be at the float too.
there is a wedding. Tom got ordained.
Oh shit!
Hey,
I'm glad they announced that because he told me about it and I wasn't supposed to tell anybody. But yeah,
Who get married?
the homies.
Yeah, they're all
The homies.
So
You
everybody,
know.
all homies.
the homies will get
Yeah.
married, dog. Everybody's getting
Well,
married
it's-
at the float,
it's
bro.
the only homies there. So
We're
Yeah,
all
that's a
getting
lot of
married.
homies.
We're all getting married at the float. Hold on.
all right, yeah, we're all getting married at the float.
Do that.
Dog, I
It's
literally,
Dave.
I thought that was Jenny.
I have a fucking video popped up of a little kid getting ready to hit a ball. I thought you played a video. I'm like, this motherfucker getting married. It was a fucking video popped up on the
Dave
other
and
tab.
Kim's
It's
wedding.
Dave and kids. Fun fact: this is the gentleman. He's the guy making the trophies.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's what's up.
So he's the fucking homie. We got trophies, by the way.
We got trophies.
If you come and play Pictionary, you can win a trophy. But yeah, Dave and Kim's wedding. Times to be announced. The ceremony is performed by Tom Wood.
Nice.
Join us for the wedding, the first ever float wedding.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tom got ordained, and he's gonna do the whole thing. He was talking about fucking having to go to the fucking courthouse and get marriage licenses and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna
That's
be dope.
fucking incredible right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. I think it's fucking hella
That'll
cool.
be fun for sure.
It's all kinds of shit. Yeah, most of the events haven't been announced yet. We know the artists. I mean, y'all know about our shit because we like to talk.
That's what we do. We want you to know what's happening.
But there's other shit popping. There's gonna be there's a potluck. Everybody's gonna eat fucking fire.
Mhm.
There's a fucking like a peppery hot sauce eating contest.
Oh, yes.
this year.
There's like fucking, there's giant beer pong with like trash cans and fucking basketballs.
Buckets.
There's all kinds of shit going on. We don't even know. There's fucking, if you're a gamer, there's Echo Side tournaments and Quest for Shangri-La tournaments.
I think I might bring my washer set.
There you go. It's
Yeah.
gonna be all, it's gonna be fire, dude. It's gonna be so much fun.
Motherfucker from the 90s talking about let's play some washers, y'all.
Yeah, we're
Fuck
gonna
them
play some
bags.
washers. Get the kids out here. We're gonna play. Uncle's gonna show you how to play some washers.
That is a great way to avoid paying for the cost of a wedding. Fuck yeah, it is.
Oh,
For real.
Hell yeah. That's fire, man. All right, yeah. All right, last chance. If anybody in the chat's got any questions from my man Chuckles, he's got life to leave. He's got fucking 4 projects to work on and comic books to write. And,
What about our question?
well, I'm giving
What you guys got? What you guys got?
I feel like we forgot it with wrist.
He's been.
We
on
already,
like
we
4 or
already
5
asked
times.
him that one
All
time.
right, I just make sure.
You're right though, because it's rare that we have guests on for the first time anymore.
Yeah.
We need more first timers.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Bring your family. Get them all in. And
Yeah, if anybody has a question, let us know. It's your last chance. But yeah, we have a question because we ask all of our guests the same shit every time they're here for the first time.
Yeah, like what's your name? Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not the question because we already did
Buttered
those.
sausage. What does it do? Why is it doing it?
It's not my jam. I like
well, I don't buy honey. I don't buy. What does he say after that? When he said that crazy
like
butter sauce?
kiss it on the lips.
Was that I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Buttered sausage.
You need to get you a fucking mask of him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it'll be a whole deformed kind of like this, but his face resemblance was mine on this side right here.
That'd be the most scary one you'd have. Gary Busey mask. Gary Busey.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not Mike.
It's not Mike. Mike Busey mask would be scary too.
Well, he fixed his teeth.
He did, but I mean, you could go old school.
I'm gonna get a buttered sausage mask.
You can get a buttered. Yeah, there you go.
You know what? That'll be for my new merch called Butter Sausage, inspired by him for the next LSP merch.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, just make it look like the side of your face.
The buttered sausage line.
Yeah, that's some Freddy Krueger looking shit.
Yeah, it'd just be butter sausage with a Freddy Krueger skin over it. That'll be hella nasty, but I'll rock it.
I'm fucking hard as a rock.
You think he's joking?
And, I'm a Freddy Krueger fan. I'll make shit happen. Anything that's Freddy Krueger inspired, I'll make it happen.
There you go.
Oh yeah, fucking right.
Fuck yeah. Make sure you come back here in October. All right, man. So we asked everybody the same shit. Essentially, you got 3 records, 3 albums that inspire you, either as a person, as a man, as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the one that you don't tell anybody about it. You go to your car and fucking cry to, like Celine Dion or something like that. Or the thing you're angry to and you fucking punch holes in the wall like Jake.
Like
whatever.
listen to Foxy Brown or something.
Yeah, maybe you like to fucking, you know what I mean? Maybe you like to fucking turn the lights out in your mask room and grind. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it might be. 3 albums, records that you just could not live without. What would they be?
Oh shit. 3 records that I could not live without. I'll say number 1 has to be Isham, Kill the Fetus, because that was the one that introduced me more into his music. Number 2, I'll have to say, if we're going metal, I'll probably have to say Slipknot's first album, Slipknot, the self-titled album. And if we're going to go for something sad but meaningful type of feel, I'll have to say Gino Cole's shit, A Beautiful Curse. You know what I mean? Those are my top ones right there.
Nice.
Hell
You got to
yeah.
cover the spectrum on that island.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to say some crazy. I always like when people say off the wall shit. That shit was dope. But I wanted like some fucking, I don't know, Hanson. Or
Some
something.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion, for sure.
The
Fucking deal.
Fucking new
Selena.
kids on the block.
Yeah. He wasn't around for that.
No.
Backstreet's back, all right. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
Some NSYNC.
But hell yeah, that's dope. That actually works out perfect. But it still works. It always works. The formula works. If you took those 3 albums and put them in a fucking blender, you're gonna get some chuckles, man.
Exactly. There's always the insane side and there's the emotional side. So you're getting my fortes of what I got right there.
Hell yeah, man. I love to see it. I love to hear it. It's fucking dope. I can't wait to fucking meet you in real life at the float.
For sure.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm excited to kick it with y'all too, man.
It's gonna be fire, man.
We definitely gonna have a few drinks for sure.
It's gonna get messy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. But if it comes with Scum wanting to do a Jaeger competition, I'll probably back out because there's no beating that motherfucker whatsoever with that shit.
Oh no, everybody will back out. He automatically wins.
Right.
He's Russian for a reason, and they drink that shit like water.
I'll come to the party, but I'm not gonna be in.
Exactly.
Oh, you don't compete. You just enjoy.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Horrors from the Unstable. It's out right now. You can stream it on platforms. You can pick it up at gorehop.com. 18 fucking tracks. Go get them. Everybody showing
That's it.
Follow at Chuckles Official, right?
Yes, sir. On Instagram, follow me at Chuckles Official, CHUCKKLEZ Official. Follow me on Facebook as it is, Twitter, Chuckles408. I'm officially on TikTok as well as Chuckles Official, Snapchat, wherever you can find me. I'm officially on Threads, so definitely follow your boy. And as anybody say, Google me. You know,
Google me, bitch.
Google that motherfucker.
Google me, bitch.
Go check him out with Kung Fu Vampire. See him at the Tomwood Float, Gore Fest, She Fest, Terror in Titletown, all kinds of shit. Stay tuned. Fucking 3 new projects, new single at the end of the month, all kinds of stuff popping off. Go stream
Your boy
the
don't
record
stop.
if you haven't listened to it yet, go listen to it and then come back here and leave a comment. Tell us what you thought. Tell us what your favorite song is. Like, give us input. You know what I mean? Tell us what the fuck y'all think.
Yes, sir, man. If y'all looking for some new sickness, definitely go check that out right away, man. You won't be disappointed.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Any last words, any shout outs or anything else that you wanted to say before we let you out of here?
Oh yeah, shout outs to y'all, first of all, for having me on. It's always an honor to be kicking with y'all. Can't wait to see y'all at the float. Shout outs to everybody on LSP.
Yeah.
Thank you for every opportunity y'all has given me. Shout outs to all my Mask Gang family up in here, representing to this very day. We're going to keep growing every year. We're going to keep growing every day, constantly with this. Shout outs to everybody that inspired me to keep on pushing this sickness to this very day. And like I said, I can never say I've done this on my own, because Chuckles cannot do this without a team, man, because it's all because of y'all. This evil shit's for life, just for y'all, man. L's up and stay evil with your bad selves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
He almost hit me.
All right. What's up, brother? We will see you in 1 month, sir.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to see y'all soon, man. Much evil love.
All right, brother. Be safe out there.
Yes, sir. Promise.
I will see you.
Hell yeah.
Beach.
Float. Shout out to motherfucking
About
Chuckles.
fucking time we have him on.
Right.
About motherfucking time.
TomwoodFloat.com. Buy your tickets.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait to
Buy your tickets.
meet him and introduce himself and myself to each other in person.
Oh yeah, before everybody leaves, because they're
Don't
only
leave
here to
yet.
see Chuckles.
Don't leave yet.
Come back next Tuesday. Next Monday, we're gonna be here on a Tuesday.
Long time homie of the show.
Yeah, Memorial Day. That's
right.
why we're gonna celebrate every fallen.
Next Monday, we're gonna be here on Tuesday.
While we still have a Memorial
sorry,
Day.
Swills. But we're gonna be here on Tuesday because of the holiday. But we got the return of the homie Tier Diaz.
Hell yeah.
My man's gonna also be at the Tomwood Float. I told you all the guests are gonna be at the float.
Hell
But
yeah.
he's in fucking all kinds of new fucking movies and TV shows.
Much love.
He
Spec
dropped a
Boy.
new record. My man is killing it. So make sure you guys come. We're not done. We still got it. We're gonna be here for an hour kicking it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, y'all can stay
I just want to
tuned
make
in.
sure you guys
Yeah,
know
we're not done yet.
next Monday we're gonna be here on a Tuesday. And we got Tier Diaz.
Full of Fago, car full of
Which I can't
chicks.
believe how it's been a long time since we had him on.
It has.
T Killer making moves. Much love to Spec One in the motherfucking
Fuck
house. Thank you guys for the love. You guys get all the good guests. Thank you, Swill. We try.
Yeah, we do.
Thank
try.
you.
We try. They miss you, Shape. Trunk full of Fago.
Car
Let's
full
talk. Let's talk about buttered sausage.
of- what to do?
Yeah, Shape said that. Shape said, "Congratulations on the kickball tournament. That was my fucking idea. That was very Ala Zululu of you." Is what he said in the comments the other day. He goes, "I can't wait to show up and pop your fucking kickballs." And I was like, "Was that your idea?"
Who brought it up?
I don't remember. To be fair, it could have been. He could be telling.
I
the
mean,
truth.
that sounds like an off the wall thing that he would say.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, let's do kickball.
Yeah, I never said it wasn't his idea. I just don't recall it being his idea. But I was like, if that was your idea, it's a great idea.
Yeah, thank you.
And I was like, first of all, it's our kickball, so I don't know why you would pop our kickball
Yeah,
because
don't do that.
you're gonna come fucking play with us too,
You
motherfucker. I was like-
fucker.
And I was like, and I fucking love
Do you want
so
to? Do you
don't
want
yell
to
at
be
me.
a part of the event? We can make you a part of the event. You're treasured here, Shape.
You drew a dick on Tier Diaz, and he's not.
And no,
Oh,
I'm
did you
not
get
going to
mad
be
at you?
doing acid with you, Shape, but I'll do some shrooms with you. Baby amount because I'm an infant, but I will microdose some shrooms with you.
Yeah, I'm hype, man.
That would be dope.
I'll drink a beer with you,
Yeah, I'll drink.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink.
or maybe a shot.
I'll drink.
I
I'll do
mean,
that.
you can
with
do
you.
whatever. While I do a shot.
Yeah, right. I mean, if you're gonna do acid, you can probably do a shot. Just to be fair.
maybe.
They go. I mean,
I don't think that works the other way.
Swell said he
No.
drew a dick on Tier Diaz and he was not impressed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's your thing now. So, like, I'm not going to tell you not to do that. That's your thing.
You draw dicks on your testicles.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Fun.
You know, I get it. You know, he's over there. He just fucks around.
Shout out to Swills.
Yeah, shout out to Swills.
Shout out to
Edition.
Zach the Terror too, man.
Go check out their podcast on every day of the week.
Are you
whenever they
coming
go
to the
live.
float with Zach the Terror? Because you should. I don't know why you wouldn't. You went to the ICP show with him. Why would you not just come to the float? Probably just come to the float. We can do like a whole weird fucking collab thing at the float. We got 4 days to hang out. Talking about Minecraft.
Tiny Tim, that's the thing
Zacatera.
about the Minecraft is that like I'm not super up on all the newest updates. I just recently got into a new realm that had the fucking Cliffs and Caves update in there, and that was like the first time I started playing that, and that was several months ago. So, like, I mean, I can only imagine that the boycott the mob vote rallies are a thing because they, for some reason, when they have these votes. When Mojang has these fucking votes to bring on new mobs, they're all shitty, and they're never like increase the playability of the game. They just so I can only imagine what kind of shitty mobs they wanted to vote in this time. So I know the last several ones that I've known about have not really done well. So
That's unfortunate, DJ Florida.
but I could do some Googling and I can see. Maybe give you my opinion on it, but yeah. Oh, it changes the pressure in my head when you fucking.
Yeah, it's
click
like the
that
airplane,
off.
bro.
Yeah.
It's like the airplane.
Oh man, DJ Florida, Flow Rider.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, huh?
Yeah, that sucks whenever you
We
glue
will
your
see
balls
you
to
at
your
the
butthole.
flow. Did we not? We had Irate. We had you on the show like 100 years ago, right? Am I making that up? I feel like we did. Did we not? I tried to look at the old schedule to see, but I swear to God, we had him on the show like 100 years ago.
Maybe.
Is that familiar to anyone else?
I have a terrible memory with names, so
Or maybe he sent us stuff or something.
So don't be. If I've ever met you in person, then this goes mostly like when I go out to events and shit. Yeah. If I don't remember your name and I don't really see you that often, and you're not friends with me on Facebook, and I don't see you pop up that often, and I don't remember you, no offense, I don't have a great memory whatsoever.
Yo,
But just know I still love you. But yeah, no, I know how the mob voting goes, Tiny Tim. But yeah, no, they for some reason they don't know how to do a good mob vote, even though they have millions of players that do an input on that. And I'm like, yeah, no, we should do this, we should do that, and they only pick the shittiest of mobs to vote on to add to the fucking game. Why don't you just add them all? Why don't you just be like, hell yeah, we're just gonna do this? Why does it got to be 1 out of 3? Why don't you just go, hey, here's a list. Why don't you guys vote on the best ones that you want? And then they just add them. I don't know why it has to be such a fucking competition with that goddamn company. They're fucking pieces of shit. They really are. They drive me nuts. But it's a good game. Fuckheads.
facts, Wills. We have been jugging for 100 years combined.
Yeah. That's
probably actually
we're
accurate.
well, definitely 75 for
That's
sure.
accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate. Something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever, dog.
That's crazy.
We're old, bro. As much as I pretend to not be, we're old.
Yeah, I'm coming in on my 20-year anniversary, I do believe.
20-year anniversary of what? Jugging?
Jugging, man.
Oh, I'm well pissed.
I mean, I don't know how well you want to. I don't know when you want my start date to be, but you know, I know it was right after the Malenko.
Well, I don't want it to be anything.
Yeah, I don't know what you are wanting from me, but you know,
1994.
yeah, I think mine was 96.
94.
Is that Malenko?
No, it's closer to
97.
Yeah, 97. Malenko was 97.
Was it? Yeah.
Riddlebox sampler. So before Riddlebox came out, it was like 93, 94. Whenever the fuck that was.
Yeah, June 24th, 1997. So it would be later that year. It was actually later that summer, I do believe.
I'm familiar for a single. No, I remember fucking with you way back in the day.
Okay.
Way back in the day. You've been joking since 93. Yeah, that's what I think that's what it was. I was a light jug.
I didn't really start jugging until I started driving. But I was in 97 is when I got introduced and I fell in love with it. I was like, this is great. But then I was sheltered by my parents. They were like, you can't do this, but you can listen to this. You can have the Slim Shady LP. And I was like, all right,
This is crazy.
fucking bad. I was like, this is great. But no, not those clowny boys. So it took me until I started getting a little older and the internet started coming around. I was able to get my own CDs and shit. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I started coming back around to it. So there was a couple year lull there where it was just Green Day and nothing but Green Day. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Green Day, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Never had to knock on wood,
Yeah.
but I know someone who has.
I'm eclectic. What can I say?
Bro.
Oh, I saw that.
Bro.
Oh,
Dude, there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
way that could be real. There's no
Bro,
way that
what
could be
the
real.
fuck happened to Axl Rose, yo?
I mean,
I
he
mean,
wasn't
when
looking
we
that
seen-
great when we seen him.
When we seen him in 2019, that motherfucker was getting fat too.
Yeah.
He probably is like that.
I don't trust nothing on the internet these days with the AI. Could you imagine how much of a menace, like peak troll shape would be with AI? That would be fucking ridiculous.
Hey, we need to get that guy back on the show soon.
He's already on the schedule.
Is he?
Yeah,
I gotta look at it.
he's on the schedule.
All right, perfect.
So that works out.
Perfect. We need to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
him back on.
He's on the schedule.
Good.
Nobody else saw that photo, right?
I did not.
No.
I mean, like, I don't.
No, I didn't
saw it.
show nobody.
Yeah, he is on the. I told you all the guests are from the float.
Gotcha. I got you. Leading up to the flow, I got you.
But yeah, you seen the schedule.
Tiny Tim said 09 was the year he started
June
jugging.
9th. He's on the show June 9th, bro.
I was getting ready to go look.
Coincidentally, that's the year that he was born.
June 9th.
Yep. 09.
Mm. You didn't start jugging the year you were born. Don't be stupid.
Came out jugging.
Yeah, it came out something.
Are those other 2 dates filled?
One of them is. The other one,
The
person
doctors
didn't
flew
get
him down the
back to me.
hall.
There's the one the week of is the only one that's not
Okay.
because the guy didn't get back to me
Okay.
who was supposed to be.
Okay.
Which might just end up being Tom Wood
Tom Wood, please.
Yeah.
because that would make sense too.
Yes.
That time
1,000%.
But that's purely speculation.
I've been jogging since 93, 94.
But yeah, the guy, the other guy didn't get back to me.
Okay.
What a wiener.
And he probably won't because he a bitch.
Because he's a wiener.
Oh, bitch, he's gonna be at the float.
I don't know who we're talking about, but he's a wiener.
Yeah, nobody does. It's fucking just alluding to someone who didn't respond.
Well, that makes him a wiener.
No.
I don't float or not. You're a fucking wiener. You respond to my friend P right now. Damn it.
Wait. First off, since when did y'all become friends?
I don't know. I was hoping. It's like when you say that thing in the friend group and you're just like hoping it doesn't get contested.
Whatever.
Right.
You're my friend.
I don't want to go home lonely.
I don't want to be lonely no more.
I love how it sparked 2 different fucking lonely songs.
Right.
We both went to different places. Yeah, I started listening to them when I got the sampler, but the first time I actually saw, no, that's not right. That's wrong. I was trying to remember the first time I actually saw ICP.
Mine was when they did the first tour of Hollow Wicked outside of Detroit. And they came to St. Louis as
That's
one of
nice.
like 5 or 6 tours.
It was 1998. I think I just pulled it up.
Ooh, that tour.
When they actually played Halloween in here in St. Louis?
Yeah.
It was 1998.
Bro, I finally got these shoes I've been wanting.
Hey, dudes.
No. They're K's. I finally got these
Every kiss
motherfuckers.
begins with K?
Yes. I've been wanting these motherfuckers and they've been out of them. And I don't know why, but I was online the other day and I was like, oh, I'm going to take a stab in the dark and see if they got these motherfuckers. Sure the fuck they do. I'm like, all right, bitch, they're mine.
Man.
Now I'm waiting for the email that, oh, these are sold out. That's what I'm waiting for. It.
Better not. Better not.
19 confirmed. October 31st, 1988.
1988. Well,
98. not 80.
I didn't. Okay, but maybe it was a little bit closer to the mid 2000s because it was one of their Hallow Wicked tours, and it wasn't on Halloween that they performed.
You became a juggalo
Oh,
in
okay.
2000?
No, 97. It's when I first
Damn, bro.
when I first came to know what they were and like fall in love with it. It was in
You're
'97.
like 60 years old. And that's how long it took you to become a juggalo?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. But so like it may have been like I
So
know
it
that
wasn't okay, but so it wasn't Halloween. It was a Halloween
it was
tour.
Hallow Wicked tour, and I thought it
Okay.
was their first Hallow Wicked tour that they did outside of Detroit.
Oh,
I didn't know
gotcha.
that they were here.
Well, there was
98.
one year, 98, the
Yeah.
only time ever out of 32 years of Hallow Wicked they played somewhere besides Detroit on Halloween.
Okay,
They played
see,
St. Louis.
yeah, no.
Like
See, I thought it was their first tour, Hallow Wicked tour,
They did Hallow Wicked tours.
and I thought it was like they had like 5 or 6 stops, and we were one of them, and it may have been like 03, 04, something like that. I think it sounds about right. 03, 04, 05, right in there.
That's crazy.
And I think that was the first time.
I guess I didn't see them until 98, 97, 98.
Yeah.
But I was a fan. I listened. I was afraid of them for a while because I looked at this tour because the first time they came to town, I had the flyer.
Mhm.
I already knew who they were. I liked them, but I was scared.
Mhm.
I was scared to death. I hated clowns.
Oh, I was anxious as fuck because
And I had the flyer, and I was like, I should go to this because it kept showing up in my life.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, even though I turned it away at first,
You ain't got no life.
it came back. Well, back then I was a kid. It came back, and and then I got the flyer for the fucking Omen tour at the fucking High Point, and it was in October '97.
nice.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then the next time they came was an in-store at Vintage Vinyl to promote Malenko. And I went to that.
Yeah.
And Violent J rolled a fago with my nuts.
Nice.
And then they came to town 3
Watch your
times.
nuts.
They came to town 3 times that year.
Yeah. Oh,
did-
nice.
They came in the House of Horrors, or no, it was the Malenko tour first. Before Malenko came out. Then they did the House of Horrors tour, and they came here twice on the same tour.
That's crazy.
In the beginning of the tour, and they came back. You know what I'm saying? It was like they were like 3 months apart.
That was back when people loved to come to St. Louis.
Tickets were like fucking $5 or something, $10.
That's crazy.
And they said, watch your nuts.
What's the email? It's the Repliconswatching at gmail.com.
Who has a silly question like that?
Shape.
Jesus.
Wasn't until 03 when I
Either
started.
shape
juggling?
up or
Really?
ship out, bro.
Well, you were like what, 40, 45 in 03, Swills?
Damn, dog.
You still in there.
You know what? Fuck you, because him and I are about the same age, you fucking prick. Oh, yeah, fuck off, you fucking motherfucker.
He was like, we were 42, you bitch.
Oh, we were 51, motherfucker.
Beverly Kills, or the Pie in the Face tour. Yeah, I miss that shit.
Pie in the face.
Beverly Kills was not my first. The Riddle Box Sampler was my first. I was scared to death. I was talking about that the other day. Oh, I was telling Marissa the story when we went to Marilyn Manson.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I never heard that. It's like your Juggalo origin story.
Yeah. I would like to know hers. Because she's so mysterious anyways. Like, she just popped up in the scene out of nowhere.
Was like a secret, Jug.
Well, yeah, but like, and I know that you know her more than most people, but like, it like, for me, it was just like, boom, one year, she was just here. And then she was everywhere. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this is dope. And then it was like, well, where did you come from? And they're like, well,
Where did you go?
I came from a field, and that was about it. That's all you need to know.
Where
It's
did
like,
you come
okay,
from? Where did you go?
Yeah.
Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
pretty much.
Yeah, it's one of those like it's almost it's akin to coming out of the closet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like once you're like, all right, I'm
All right.
free.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm all in, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't have to hide it anymore. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of what the story I heard, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense, but like you went from like literally a nobody to like everybody
Damn,
knows
bro,
you.
What a hater.
I mean, in our scene, like nobody had seen her before, and then she just popped up, and it was like, holy shit, everybody swims with you now. It's like, I mean, she's a nice girl, you know. So like, yeah, she obviously she makes friends fast, and I'm happy that she was accepted.
Yeah, she's easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
People like that.
Real easy on eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes that happens where people just pop up and they're a flash in the pan, like, you know, a couple of sisters.
Yeah. Or like every Juggalo podcast ever.
Yeah.
Except us.
You know?
Well, yeah, present company excluded.
Yes.
They come and they go. Tell us about your haunted house terror on 66 trip, Dead Body Man.
Oh, Terror 66 had like a Halloween type.
The Replicon is watching at gmail.com.
The whole thing.
The Replicon is watching at gmail.com.
Why don't you fucking listen, Shape?
One more time, that's the Replicon is watching at gmail.com.
You have to put every word he just said in the fucking title, in the email. Well, you know, but no, I went to a haunted house. Was it Saturday? Terror on 66.
I drove past that
Drove by
many
that
times.
motherfucker a million times.
Yeah.
I always wanted to stop.
It's right
in.
next to the fucking the Tiger King bullshit with the
Yeah.
tigers and shit.
Yeah. Did you go to both? That's
no,
a real horror.
We
house.
wanted to go there, but they were closed. No, they were doing like a Halloween event, and so they had naked spirits
That's what
there.
she said.
Like a little booth, and then
He got a half a weed in his mouth.
Well, I'm blown
and
out
then they
jaws.
were like they had a food vendor, and then they had just a non-alcoholic drink vendor, and they had like a couple specialty drinks that they were
that place
doing.
always like Bruce said, we drive past it all the time, and I was like, man, that'd be cool to go to.
Hugalo
And then I'm
works
like,
there.
who the fuck, like, is it worth, like, I always feel like where the location is
Mhm.
and how it's like kind of far from everything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in there and get a half-assed haunted house off season.
I gave it a 10 out of 10
You know what
off
I'm saying?
season.
Well, that's why I'm really curious about it, because I
Right.
feel like I would go there and be like, that was like a special event too.
Yeah.
So maybe that's
So, that's even harder to get a good haunt off season like that, because
Yeah.
so sometimes they fill in and there's no buffer. It's just that 1 or 2
Yeah.
nights or whatever. So like even that's like as far off season as you can get. And they had a couple like a little walk around thing in their parking lot with like booths and vendors and stuff. The guy that made the Larry was there with their shirts.
oh really?
Yeah. They're at a lot
Offensive
of stuff.
tees or whatever?
Offensive tees. Shout out to them. And so like they had probably about 10 or 12 like stands that, just kind of walking around.
We should have a booth.
And then the line to get in took for fucking ever, even though we had like 6 groups in front of us, but we were in line what felt like an hour.
Damn.
But
that's standard for haunted houses.
I guess. But it sucked because we were like right there. We could see the entrance of the line. It wasn't a long line, but we were just standing there not moving. But anyway, Hugalo works there with his wife, Alyssa. Shout out to those two.
That's gotta be a real far drive.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Are they deep in Illinois?
Yeah, I thought they were in like past Cahokia. At least last I knew. I don't know exactly where they live now, but no, I loved it because I like going back and forth with the actors and like getting banter and like because they like come in off the wall with shit, like try to be creepy and scary or like funny, and I'm being an ex-haunt worker, like I get into character and I go back and forth with them, and I want that from the actors, and they were able to keep up with me toe to toe, and it was phenomenal. Like I had them both laughing. They were scaring us, so the actors were scary. They were funny. They were entertaining.
That's one of those places like where they do Camp Missoula, where you can purchase like a wristband and they're allowed to like actually touch you.
They do have the option for them to be able to touch you. I did not opt for that because I usually have things on me that I don't want being exposed in the middle of a fucking haunted house. So like, maybe hands off. All right. You could touch me, but I can't get you. I can't be like, all right, but you can only touch me in these places.
How about Pops October 18th,
That might be it.
2006?
I have that. I have that shirt. It was, I thought it might be that, but I thought it was before that because I thought there was less dates, but I did go to that one as well. So, I mean, it could have been that one. 2006 does sound right, but if they came in like 03, 04, 05, it was probably one of those as well. Because thought it was the year, maybe the year or two before that, because
Yeah,
it sticks out in my brain that there was only 5 or 6 stops, and for me, not knowing anything, I was like, this is the first time they've done Hallowicked tour
Right.
outside of Detroit, because I thought that was only a Detroit thing, and I was like, they're just doing it for the first time, only just a couple of states, and I think ours was October 30th, like because it was like the second to last stop or something. Or it could have been, no, it wasn't on Halloween, but it could have been close to it. But anyway, no, and even for it being in the middle of nowhere, I mean, I feel like we got our money's worth. I mean, it was hard for me to kind of get a good grasp on the time frame, because I was enjoying myself. We were having cocktails, and I was hitting my pin and all that shit. So like. It was hard for me to get a read on it, maybe an hour through. It wasn't like as long as Darkness or definitely not as long as Creepy World, but I was entertained through and through, and it didn't feel like it was dragging on. Like they definitely kept a good pace and all that stuff. I recommend it if you're going out there. Fuck, I can't remember if Boondocks was on the tour. Did Tech 9 ever go on a Hallowicked tour with them?
Yeah.
Because I saw
the Wicked Wonka tour,
okay.
which was a Halloween tour. It ended at Hallowicked.
Okay,
with Bone and Cat Monkey.
Because maybe that was it. Because I remember walking in and Tech 9 was on stage, and that was the first time I was ever introduced to Tech 9. And he was opening up, and he wasn't even
that was like the only time.
Yeah, he wasn't the opener
toured,
for the Clowns. Like, but he was on stage. I was like, "Ooh, what's that?" I was like, "Oh, that's dope. I don't know what this is." I was going through the fucking the pat down line at Pops.
Yeah.
As he was on stage, I was watching him through the little fucking the windows that they now have covered up.
I feel like Shape has a joke here. I don't know Shape, was he?
I don't know, Shape, was he?
It's got to be a Boon. Shape
Has
doesn't
to-
ask
has
serious
to-
Boondocks
has to.
questions. He just wants to say something.
But yeah,
awful.
that was my Terror on 66 recap. It was good. I definitely would like to go there during the haunt season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You said it was 10 out of 10, though, huh?
Yeah, I was feeling great. It was just a good atmosphere. Like, I was having a good time, and I was laughing. There was times where I got startled in the house. Like, it's hard for me to get scared, but like you can't get me on a jump scare. Like, oh, okay, all right. So like, yeah, no, they were definitely good. I enjoyed it, and the scenes and all that stuff, like the actual effects and like the props and all that stuff. It all looked pretty legit. It didn't seem cheesy to me or cheap. It all seemed like top dollar stuff. I mean, they were tiny like scenes, like where you basically are kind of like there's not a whole lot of room for you to move around in them. You kind of are getting funneled through them because it is a tinier floor space, but still, you don't really pay attention to that. It's enough to not be a factor.
Yeah. That's cool, though. Did they have a bunch? You said they had vendors and food trucks. Did they have anything else going on?
They didn't have food trucks. They had one stand with food, and then they had one stand with just regular drinks, and then they had like a specialty drink, which we got. They actually had 2 specialty drinks. They had a pickle lemonade, and then they had like a black glittery lemonade, or another lemonade or something like that, and it was fucking, both of them were delicious. The pickle lemonade. Oh.
Pickle lemonade.
And then I went over to the Naked Spirits booth, which I actually did a rum distillery tasting tour with the person that ran the booth for Naked Spirits over there in like Maplewood or whatever. They have
it's like haunted liquor.
No, it's just rum and like different spirits. It's just called I'm pretty sure it's Naked Spirits.
It is.
Yeah, and they down there in by the Brentwood Promenade. They have it in back in the little commercial area. And I went on a distillery tour with Allie is her name, and she was the one doing the booth. So we would pop in over there, get some drinks, cut it up with her because she remembered us, and it was a good time. So it was just like hanging out with friends, even though we really didn't know too many people there, but like we were just like hanging out, having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously that's for the event. I don't know how it is during the haunt season, but But yeah,
Still dope.
it is dope.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and
Aren't they open all year? Like on the weekends or something?
that I don't know. They maybe. I don't know of any haunt that is, but that's kind of like a tourist attraction, I guess. So it comes off like that as a tourist attraction because of the location on the side of a interstate next to a.
Sullivan, Missouri.
Yeah, it's in Sullivan, Missouri. I thought it was Rolla, but I looked it up a little bit ago, and it's in Sullivan.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
And you know the quality of the scares, they weren't just typical rawr, you know, because like that really ruins a haunt experience for me.
Were there 10 realms of terror?
Yeah,
10 different attractions in one location.
I mean, yeah, it's not like it's
The Haunted Carnival, Dolly's Playhouse, Chainsaw Alley, Pitch Black,
yeah,
the Junkyard,
yeah.
the Laser Swamp,
yeah, yes,
Hansley Sanatorium,
yep,
Within the Woods,
mm-hmm.
Zombie Graveyard,
I don't remember the Zombie Graveyard.
Toxic Terror.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's mainly just themed rooms, and like there's small. Think, I guess if you're going to put it in that context of how they have it, like think of it as a condensed version of Creepy World where you don't have to stand in 6 or 7 different separate lines to get into different houses.
Oh, they're not open all year.
Or not 6 or 7, but you know, like 2 or 3 different
October,
lines.
November.
I wouldn't think they were, because usually haunts aren't.
Oh, yeah.
They just do. It's just becoming more popular to do pop-up things, because they did one for Mardi Gras where they actually had a shuttle where you would take the shuttle, go down, do a haunt experience event and all that stuff, and then they would shuttle you back. And I'm like, fuck yeah, if they're doing that again this year.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We drinking on that?
Yes. I confirmed you can drink on the bus. Because I was like, that's a long fucking ride. For a Mardi Gras day, you better let me bring my cooler on the bus. That's an hour.
Don't touch the actors.
Don't touch the actors.
Don't enter if you have a fever or flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, please don't.
If you suffer from pre-existing health conditions, don't enter.
Don't
if you're pregnant or you have cast or broken bones, don't enter.
They'll break them again.
Sanitize your hands prior to and after.
Yeah.
You must wear shoes. No heels. Remove your jewelry. No running. We're not responsible for any lost or stolen items.
Oh, so now they steal shit.
And cover your mouth if you're coughing.
I think that's more for the parking lot. That's in the
absolutely no smoking, no weapons, no alcohol.
But they can have.
Well, I broke all of those rules.
Don't enter if you suffer from a medical condition.
Yeah.
They don't say conviction.
Conviction.
Yeah. Medical conviction.
Medical conviction, son.
Don't do it.
Yeah, because we passed it going out to the haunted river float. And we see it and we want to do it. And like Alex was actually talking about maybe doing it this year.
We can buy a season pass for $75.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That includes the halfway to Halloween and other special nights.
We get $10 off our next visit because we bought their VIP thing that they were supposed to have, which we don't really know what they were going to do with the VIP booth or whatever.
So they pulled the fucking ICP on y'all.
Well, they because of the storms, they said because of the storms they didn't have it set up or some shit. And I don't know. But they were
like some ICP shit.
Yeah. But they
we said we were gonna give you VIP passes. Oh,
yeah.
My bad.
There was some wind out there.
There was a wind.
Here's $5 off your next ticket.
Well, no, it's because the VIP itself was like $5 per ticket. So I mean, $10. They just gave us a voucher or whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah, they were reimbursing us. They were going to either give us our money back or money off next time. And Alex was like, money next time. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I guess our name's going to go up on a fucking Post-it board for the next couple of months, and then we
It'll
go
be on an emailing list.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dog, let me tell you what the fuck happened. I'll wait for him to get back.
Yeah.
Because it was fun. Oh, funny. Pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking jerk. That's a song, by the way.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Fuck him. He can come in the middle of it. The other morning, Saturday, I think it was, 10:15, pull up McDonald's app.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to order some breakfast and go pick it up. So I order everything. Kim goes, Kim was going to get it. So she goes, picks it up. They had from the storm on Friday. They had a fucking road closed, so there's a detour. Okay. So she gets to McDonald's. They give me like half my fucking order. I'm like, she's like, I hope you ain't that hungry because they only gave us half the order. I'm like, well, fuck you mean half the order? Well, I got there late because I had to take a detour. She got there like right at 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, it's a fucking mobile order. You go and tell them, and then like if they're not there by the time breakfast is over, it should be made and at least just sitting in
It'll
the
be
fucking
cold.
heat lamp.
Yeah, it'll be under the.
That's fine. I know that's my fault.
Yeah, they
No, none of it was. They didn't have nothing.
No, that's bullshit.
All I
That's
got was
bullshit.
half, and then they said they was going to reimburse me for everything that they didn't
That's
have.
bullshit.
I'm still waiting on that, and that was Saturday.
Oh, Alex has had to go back and forth with people like Taco Bell with
Oh,
like
yeah.
mobile orders. And it took them months to get that shit back.
Oh, trust me, if it's not there by tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm fighting with these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
bullshit.
send them fucking emails. I got a receipt. I got a receipt of the fucking order I got. That, and I'm gonna let them know that I didn't get any other shit
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
because I didn't get there in time.
You ordered breakfast?
Yeah,
mobile order.
mobile order. So
Yeah.
that shit should already be made and just sitting there. And when you come by and pick it up, that's your problem. If it's
Yeah, they
fucking
have a
cold.
rack. They have a rack that they put
Well,
that
that-
shit on.
Well, that I was gonna say that's the only way around that. Is you make it for because you can do drive-through, curbside, or in-store pickup. If you do it for in-store pickup, they will make it and sit it there. If you do it for any other thing, they don't make it till you check in.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh,
I'm just telling you. I'm not saying I agree with it.
No, I appreciate that.
That's
for
a
next
lesson
time.
learned. If it's like 10:28, you ain't gonna make it. Make it for inside because then it'll sit there. It'll be there sitting there.
Okay,
But
That's
all the
good
other
to
ones,
know.
they don't make it till you check in
But
with
that's-
your number.
that's still bullshit. Like if just because I'm not there, I've already charged for it. Put that shit up there.
Yeah.
That way, you already have that you made it. I didn't pick
agree.
it up, so now I still get charged for it.
Yeah.
If I don't come by and pick it up. But yeah, there was a fucking detour because they were cutting down the fucking trees and they had a road fucking block, so you had to fucking take the long way all the way to
Sugar
Little
Creek.
Brennan and
Yeah.
come over. So I'm like, what do you mean I get half a fucking order? Like that's bullshit. And what I was missing was some motherfucking hotcakes and a fucking sausage McGriddle. Like you can give me a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese and some hash browns, but you can't fucking throw some fucking pancakes in the
Things had
goddamn.
leftovers.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck off. No, y'all giving me a full fucking refund
I've
at
had
this
that.
fucking
I've had
point.
that issue before. That's why I know. That's why I know. But yeah, that's the loophole. You put it for in-store pickup, and they make it and sit it there.
Yeah, that's
We did
bullshit,
get that
though.
sauce. I never tried it though.
Yeah, I never fucked with it either.
Oh, it's hot. I don't care about hot. And I haven't tried the tenders either. I heard they're terrible.
Oh, they're gross. I had
No.
them last week, and I got 3.
Everybody
pieces.
says they're terrible, and they're fucking way overpriced.
Yeah, they're not worth it.
So I just never go. I'll stick to nuggets if I'm gonna.
Yeah, but that shit pisses me off. Like, make the motherfucker and put it up there. And if I don't come by and get it, that's on me. But you know I made an order. You know I'm on my way to come fucking get it.
Well, because then I agree with you, but then you're the other guy who never showed up.
That's
and
fine.
and
but
wants
I,
a refund.
but I no, we
But
made
I'm saying
it.
not you, but I'm saying like somebody else.
Yeah, but
I
they can
didn't
say,
even come.
But they can say, hey, look, we made it.
That's how
Here's
it
where
should
it's
be.
sitting.
Because then
Fuck
they're
off.
guaranteed to make their money.
Well, now I'm going to get a full fucking refund and got half fucking breakfast.
Yeah, they'll give it to you.
Well, I'm waiting on it still, and that was
Sure.
Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a weekend.
Yeah, fair enough.
It happens.
Like I said, I'm going to give them till tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens.
But yeah, that's for anybody out there. If you want breakfast and you're running late, just mark it for ins. But you
Well,
got to
the
get out of your
mobile-
car and go get it. But
Well, the mobile
It'll
order
be
won't
there.
even let you order if it's like at 10:20. It
Oh,
won't
yeah.
even let you place an order.
yeah, at a certain time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they know you ain't gonna get there on time.
right. Yeah, I'm still waiting on
What
it.
Um,
happened?
Malenko was in the bathroom because of the storms.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
She walked in on. She opened the door
She
on
opened
me.
the door on me
Yeah.
twice. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, she does that
I was gonna
shit.
turn the light. I didn't want to turn the light off on her.
Oh, no, she's fine. She goes in there in the dark anyways when it storms.
That's her
Oh,
little
yeah,
storm filter.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's supposed to be storming right
she either runs downstairs or she'll go get in the bathroom. Like, this dog is very smart. Like, if there's bad weather, she knows the 2 places where to go that she should be safe. It's
She's all-
fucking crazy to me.
Who taught you about the storm shelter,
Right.
dog?
and this dog, dude, for real, like, I know dogs are very fucking smart, especially this one. This one's a fucking genius. She fucking, like, she can tell a storm's coming like an hour before it hits. It'll be sunny as fuck. She'll start shaking and shit. She'll start like going crazy and pacing and shit and shaking. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What's wrong? It's fucking sunny out. I'll open up the back door to let her go out.
Hell no.
And she's like, nope, ain't happening.
Hell no.
And then like an hour later, here comes a fucking storm. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I saw people posting that those fucking sirens were going off in the city here.
Today?
Or they were actually going on. Yeah, like in the
Right
last
now?
hour.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing about the tornado was that the day before we got a notification
Testing.
that they were testing, like not even just testing them one time. They were like, we're going to test them for about 6 hours today. So like they're going to be going off multiple times for multiple hours. You guys will be all right, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day we get hit by a tornado and they don't go off. It's like, did you guys forget to plug them back in or something? Did you forget to reboot the fucking system?
Yeah,
What's happening here? I mean, even though everybody should have known that we were getting bad weather, because I fucking knew. I was like, this doesn't look good.
yeah, but I mean, but still, you're not always outside. You're not always.
Yeah.
The whole point of the things that were tested the fucking day before.
I'll tell you, I was in Columbia, Illinois, when that shit started rolling in. I was trying to beat it back home, which I didn't know that South City was going to be where it fucking. Well, it's more
North.
yeah.
Most of it. North City got hit. South City got hit with some winds.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we got lucky.
They didn't get the tornado like North City did.
But I'll tell you, leaving Columbia, the wind was so insane. I thought I was gonna get. I was crossing Jefferson Barracks Bridge, and I had to throw my hazards on, and I was doing about 40 miles an hour because I seriously thought my car was gonna start sliding sideways because of the fucking wind gusts.
yeah.
I had my wheel all the way to the left. Well, not all the way to the left, but I had to turn left, and I swear to God, they had to be 89 mile an hour wind gusts across that river.
Andy hit me up the other day. He's like, bro, y'all good? I'm like, fuck you talking about? Yeah, dude, we're good. He's like, well, I heard y'all got hit with storms. I'm like, oh, that was all North City. I said, P and I are all right. Tony's all right because I seen your post saying you guys are all right. I said, yeah, Tony's good. I said, all that shit was in the North City.
It came closest to me.
I said,
yeah, that shit sucks.
I said, we were all good for sure. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the fucking storm that blew through.
Yeah.
And what pisses me off with that though, man, is everybody want to post this shit on Facebook and Instagram of these videos and shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, that ain't even North City. That ain't even nowhere near St. Louis. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Some of them were, but then some of the clips weren't. I'm like, where the fuck y'all get your information from? Like that is nowhere in the fucking. I've been to plenty of places in North City. I've been plenty of places around fucking St. Louis.
Mm.
I ain't never seen these fucking places. I'm like, motherfucker, get out of here with this bullshit.
Well, it started at about the Brentwood Promenade, and then it went up across Forest Park, up through the Central West End, and then kind of north towards Granite City. Yeah,
that was a. They classified that as a EF3.
I thought it was a 4. Is what I saw the highest.
Saturday we were out at dinner and they had the news on, and it was a EF3 is what it was. It was what they said it was.
Oh, okay.
But that's the fucking news. You never know what the fuck you can believe on.
Well, my buddy Maps, who's autistic, that is a amateur meteorologist, he confirmed it was an EF4. It's in certain spots.
I mean, it probably could have been, to be honest with you.
Yeah, most of it was EF3, but like the hardest hit ones was EF4, which was, I believe, just north of Central West End into the North City area. Man, north of Del Mar and Kings Highway, pretty much is where the hardest hit got. Yeah, where they got hit the hardest.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and I don't give a fuck what people think when I say this. You might want to put up the fucking Bruce views.
Get the banner. Get the banner.
Yeah, you might want to put the banner up for this. The shit that pisses me off, man, is like people in those areas. They're all like, man, we got to do better with our communities. We need to help each other out and do more for our communities and not be so low with the murders, the violence in our communities. And then there's motherfuckers out there that are talking about white privilege this and white privilege that. Motherfucker, white people are helping you out in them areas. So get the fuck out of here with white fucking privilege, man, because we all want the same things y'all want in your fucking communities. We want peace. We want to be able to go door to door and shake our neighbors' hands and fucking live a normal fucking life without fucking violence. Maybe this is a wake-up call that there's more to life than just fucking violence and fucking hatred between people. Because now y'all got to help each other out. Y'all got to clean up shit. And we're here, we're coming in. White people are coming in to fucking help you with that too. So maybe it's time to fucking put the race card down, put the fucking white privilege bullshit away, and maybe it's time for all of us to come the fuck together and realize that we all want the same fucking shit for one another.
Yeah,
I mean, that really pissed me off, man. And I hear about it, especially nowadays.
they're
with
perfectional victims.
you know what? I see a lot of that shit. And you know what? All this Black Lives Matter bullshit. Where the fuck is Al Sharpton at now, bringing these motherfuckers in to help people? No, they want to bring people in to fucking riot and go protest this and protest that. Fuck you. Come over here and start bringing these people in to help
will
fucking clean.
I will say that it wasn't the white community that caused a curfew to be put into effect to have people not going for looting. They put a curfew into effect on those afflicted areas.
Yeah,
that they were going to arrest you on site because of looting.
sure.
And it's like,
And it was white people doing more fucking looting than fucking colored people.
no.
A lot of it was. A lot of it
No,
was.
I was talking about just the most recent storms. No. I wasn't
Oh, yeah,
talking
yeah.
I was saying it wasn't, it wasn't, it's not like it was a white community where it was like, we have to put in a fucking curfew
No, but
to keep you
with all
assholes
the-
inside. No.
Yeah, no, with the Black Lives Matter and all that shit, that was a lot of fucking ignorant fucking people, and it wasn't just colored people.
I saw a post where a lot of thefts of catalytic converters took place
Sure.
of people that were afflicted by the storm.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we all want the same fucking shit, man. So can we just put that shit down and not even bring it up? Because when you leave something alone, eventually it disappears. It really does. That shit you got that you moved 8 times. I don't know how many times you really moved. I'm just using examples. The shit you put away that you moved and you put in a box somewhere in a storage shed and you ain't touched that motherfucker in 3 years, you done forgot all about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you have a situation and you keep bringing it up. It's always going to be there. But when you drop it and forget about it, it dissipates.
Mm-hmm.
It goes away.
Mm-hmm.
And then nobody talks about it anymore, and then it's gone. Why can't we do more of that?
I want to remind you that you're a piece of shit.
right. You know. But man, it really eats me up, man. That we still have this fucking racism bullshit going on.
From what I'm
both
seeing
sides.
on the internet, the people that cry racism on every fucking thing that they possibly can, they're starting to get backlash for that now. At least
Good,
on
they
posts
need
that I'm
to.
seeing, that like even from black people are like, we're tired of seeing this shit.
Good,
Everything is
good.
not immediately fucking racist. Like,
Good.
calm down, fucking stop.
Good, because I love everybody equally. Like, I'll talk to anybody. I'll be friends with you. As long as you're a decent person and not a douchebag, we can be friends and we can hang out. We can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know? And there's a lot of people in my generation that are like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, P and I are a generation that are like that. Well, you guys are millennials, whatever, but we're all like that, to be honest with you. We don't give a fuck about what color you are. We don't give a fuck about where you're from. If you're a decent fucking person, a decent human being, we all can be fucking friends and hang out.
Me and Alex were just talking about how, well, I don't know if it's necessarily the same thing, but I know that this younger generation is just absolutely obsessed with specifically the millennials on like everything we fucking do. And they're so sensitive about everything.
That's because they're so fucked up and they look at the shit you do. And they'll leave the Gen X's alone, though. They'll leave us the fuck alone because they don't want to
Nobody
wake
wants
that
to leave
bear.
fucking millennials alone. Everybody is so fucking concerned about what we're doing. It's like, what the fuck is wrong? When I was 18, when I was 16, when I was 12,
Right.
I didn't give a fuck about what adults were wearing, what they were doing, what they were saying, what they were. I didn't give not two goddamn shit. These motherfuckers are obsessed with us. They're like, oh, these people are, you wear too much makeup. You guys are looking old now. It's like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, what?
Right.
And then we fucking listen to them. It's like, shut the fuck up. Who even gives a fuck about you?
Right.
You haven't even been here long enough, you Stugazi motherfucker. You don't even know what life is without the internet, you stupid bitch.
I mean, that has a lot to do with it, man. The internet really fucked a lot of shit up for people, man. And luckily,
it's because we can't have nice things because we don't know how to use it.
Luckily, we use the
like
internet
nice
to entertain people, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in. For those who tune in every fucking week, we see you guys out there. Noise, Great. We see all you guys. Swills, we see Shape. We see all you guys that tune in every week. We appreciate people like you, man, because we're not out here using the internet for fuckery, man.
Wait a minute, hold on. They had the nether sauce at McDonald's. I did not know that.
Yeah, we had it, but it's pretty fucking spicy. I
would
won't try it.
Yeah, the nether sucks, dog. I would love to go get the nether sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a couple minutes. Here's this thing you were talking about earlier. The Jamie Madrox.
Oh, yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the gathering.
Yeah, Twisted addressed the whole Legend of the Gatherings bullshit.
Oh, hold on. He just said Jamie posted this.
Well, Twisted reshared it and posted it saying,
I would probably feel a little bit better inside if it came from Paul, because I think it's between Paul and Jay.
Have you seen this yet? Did you look at this at all?
I have not. That's why I'm throwing my opinion out there now before we get any further in it.
Mm.
So if I'm wrong, you're going to tell me I'm wrong, which I appreciate.
So
because-
basically, somebody commented on something on Jamie's thing and said, "You're a legend, man. I hope to see you with the Gathering of Legends." And he was like, "Bro." He tagged Violent J. He said, Violent J is not going to invite Twisted to the Gathering, but I hear you and thank you for the love. So he shared the screenshot and then the post. So the post is a little longer. The post is what's more important.
Right.
So he says, I've been receiving quite a few emails, messages, DMs, and comments like this one seen here in my feed. I understand that some of our listeners are new to us and our sound and our Juggalo scene, so I decided to take a second to clear up any misconception. Yes, it's been brought to my attention that some of the Gathering promotional images contain past images of stage performances by Twisted at the Gathering, whether as riders, Dark Lotus, or joining the clowns on stage antics.
Yes.
These photos and others like it are a glimpse into a legendary past full of magical moments in the Juggalo history we all know and love. That said, it can be understandable that some may perceive that we will be attending this year's event in some way, shape, or form. It's billed as the Gathering of Legends, and if you know, you know. That's ICP, Twisted, Blaze, ABK, Riders, Tech, Cottonmouth Kings, Dark Lotus. Those are the legends that map the Gathering, in my humble, unimportant opinion. So I honestly hope that some of the above icons were actually invited. Sadly, we were not. And I promise I'm okay with that. Just don't want folks to think we are thoughtless and rude to the culture we helped create and to the family we still love and represent today.
I respect the fuck out of him directly addressing it.
I respect the hell out of that. And I know Jamie has always been, like, it's bullshit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you ask us, we'll be there. Even Paul has made that perfectly clear. If you ask us, we'll fucking be there. Not without a doubt.
I feel like that address from them is almost necessary because in his opinion of what he said, the people that mapped the fucking Gathering, the OG legends that had their own fucking headlining days for years and years and years, they're part of it. They were like the second headliners, like they were like behind ICP. They were like the number twos.
Yeah.
So
besides ICP, I wanted to see Twisted at the Gathering.
Yes.
I mean, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, I'm already going to see ICP. I'm already going to see Twisted. I really want to see Blaze and ABK.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully they get a main stage set, because usually they're playing off in the woods somewhere at the beginning stages of the Gathering.
So not even from a curiosity standpoint, I think from a necessary standpoint, I think they needed to make this statement about this for sure.
Yeah, because, to me, it's obvious to me. You know what I mean? Like, we know better.
Yeah.
But it makes sense that other people might not.
Exactly.
But people
especially when you start seeing all these images, which is
and the newer people coming in don't know the backstory, or even been, or they just see what's being out there.
There's tons of comments. There's thousands and thousands of comments, and then Twisted reshared it as well. The exact same screenshot and post. There's thousands of comments on there, and a lot of them he replied to. You know what I mean? They're like, somebody even straight up asked if you were to be invited.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they said, yeah, that's a different story.
Yeah.
And I know, and you know for a fact, we had this conversation with the men personally and the men behind the men.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting ready to, in August, the Freak Show tour starts.
Yep.
There is a date that they purposely did not book in case that popped up. They're like, if there's a tiny chance that they want us at the 25th Gathering, we did not book a day, so Twisted could come out on the Friday, which would be probably their day, like back in the day.
Right.
They would do that. Yeah. So they literally didn't book a day on their massive tour to have the opportunity if the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah, they definitely want it to happen. They definitely are all for it. If they were asked, if Jay or even Jump called them and said, "Hey, man, can we let bygones be bygones for one fucking day? Y'all want to just jump on the fucking gathering and play, and then you guys can either hang out or take off?" Fuck yeah, they're gonna do it.
I think it's crazy on Psychopathic's behalf to have a quote unquote gathering of legends, but have ousted all of the legends that built the gathering.
100%.
The Juggalo.
Like, are you
Juggalo
fucking
guy,
kidding me?
for sure.
Oh, legends for who? Definitely not the Juggalo legends. That's for goddamn sure that you're not going to have there because you done ousted all of them.
Facts.
Yeah, who are you gonna have on?
But I'm telling you, if you guys don't follow Pops and Vintage, you should follow him. This is a great thing to look at. Like the even the people talking shit, like he's responding to a lot of it, which is a rare thing. Like this guy said, "Did you tag Jay hoping to start a conversation?" Very honest questions. Y'all aren't innocent in the beef, and us fans really don't know shit about whatever. And he was like, ultimately, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about giving the family what's built on the advertising.
That's 100% right.
100%.
Like they're not saying they're.
That's
fucking,
like the year.
I don't fault Jamie at any of this by any means.
No.
I don't fault Twisted. They did exactly what they needed to do because the old school fans, we already kind of know what's going to happen, or we already know what were to happen if they were asked. And the new people that are in are like, who the fuck are Twisted? We're supposed to hate them. Why the fuck? Who gives a fuck if they're going to be together or not? Well, because motherfucker, they built this shit. They helped build the fucking gathering. That's why they should fucking be there.
It's like you guys weren't there during the to catch the vibe.
No.
Like it was a vibe because like it felt like a family event. It wasn't just like, oh, this random headliner, this random headliner, this random headliner. It was like, no, it was like, all right, this psychopathic artist, this psychopathic artist, this artist, this. It was all family artists that were headlining, and they were bangers.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, man, I mean, I don't have a problem with Ouija Mag. That dude that has one hell of a stage performance. His music just isn't for me. But if you consider him a fucking legend to be at the gathering of the legends, I'm sorry.
I think he's
The man,
yeah.
maybe if you get their fucking what was their fucking group before?
I mean, you gotta have.
You get them
Swag
on there,
Tooth.
Swag Tooth. You get Swag Tooth on there, okay, maybe. But I don't even think Swag Tooth ever played a fucking gathering.
They didn't.
I
So-
played some side stages.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
But you can't get. I mean, sure, Ouija's there now, and thank God, because I think Psychopathic might go under if it wasn't for Ouija being there. To be honest with
I
you, man.
wholeheartedly agree with you.
And thank you, Ouija, for holding everything up because
He rejuvenated. Psychopathic. He really did.
You're fucking killing it, man. And I don't mean any disrespect of anything that I'm saying, but the Legends of the Gathering. I'm sorry, bro, but you're not the legend. I mean,
No,
you're not there yet.
No,
Sorry.
you're there because you're a psychopathic artist and it's the gathering, so you're there by default. No offense. I mean, I enjoy your music. I enjoy your stage show.
You are a legend to some.
And but like as far as the terms like OG legends of the gathering that we're speaking about, no.
Yeah.
No, you're but I think that Psychopathic isn't exactly sticking true to the
I haven't looked at this in 4 days. This is fucking great, by the way.
yeah.
It's pure entertainment.
Yeah, I think
He's replying almost everything, and he's like, legit. Someone said, if Little Shank can't go, I ain't going. And he goes, bet. Or he says, bet Bullet let Converse go, though. Talking about letting Eshawn play.
Yeah.
He's fucking laughing. It's fire, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, to Ouija, I don't mean any disrespect with anything I'm saying.
he
here,
deserves
but
to be on a gathering stage, but not the
1,000.
legend, not the legends. Like if you're gonna build a
1,000%.
Yeah, they can't all be
show,
legends.
They can't all be legends. That is true. But I get it. I can almost guarantee he's gonna headline.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'll headline tonight for sure.
Yeah. But like as a
People, two different.
no, you get what I'm saying? Like with the amount of work that
But,
he
yeah.
put in.
Yeah.
I think Ouija just kind of took over because like he was producing a lot of their records, doing a lot of the footwork, dude, from what I understood. And then Ouija came in and he rejuvenated fucking ICP to the masses. That's why they have TikTok crowds now.
TikTok, you're right.
TikTok crowds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And no disrespect to ICP in any means or Jay himself. But if you're gonna have a gathering of the legends and call it that, bro, You gotta bring the people that helped you build this shit. And it wasn't
That would
just
be
you
my
building
first thought.
Psychopathic.
That would be my first thought.
It was not you building Psychopathic. You and Shaggy were not building Psychopathic by yourselves. You literally had Twisted, Blaze, ABK. You even had fucking George helping you out. You had Alex fucking helping you out, but that's a different fucking story, and I understand that. But you had a lot of these motherfuckers that have been there for a long time and helped you guys get to the top with help. Nobody does it on their own.
You gotta realize, because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the dudes like Blaze, Twisted, they were fucking road dogs before they even became artists.
Now I understand where Jay's gonna come from though is I signed these motherfuckers and that's why we became. No, motherfucker,
you tried that with Misery.
Their music fucking helped you.
You tried that with Project Born and Misery.
Facts.
They both failed. No disrespect to either one of them.
Facts.
But yeah, they both failed.
They signed Vanilla Ice and didn't
to be fair,
shit.
Twisted failed for a while.
Sure they did. They had to.
Like they rap about that in their songs, like way before the family era. Like people didn't like who the fuck are these guys? What are they doing here?
I mean, I know Jay's got beef, and I know.
To be fair, we were talking about this earlier. Like when everybody got introduced to ICP, right? We were saying fucking we're old with 94.
Right.
He's later in the game with
I'm still a first decker, goddammit.
You know what I mean? All these cats talking about 2000. Most Tasteless came out on Psychopathic in 1998.
Right.
1998.
Right.
Like, and they stuck around for another 15 fucking years.
Exactly.
Like it wasn't like they just.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's not like they made an album or two and then took off.
And how long did they do work for him before they dropped that album? That's what I'm saying.
Well, they kind of came up as they worked as like they were still doing work, but they were also Twisted at the same time.
Right.
Like Chris he worked with that before being Blaze for a couple of years, but they joined as Twisted. Well, they joined as House of Crazies.
Yeah.
And RLC bounced.
Yeah.
But they were all work. They were clowns and fucking laundry and all that shit. Like that's still how Psychopathic runs, except they're not making artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They learned
how a lot
we learned our lesson. We let these fucking clowns.
But if you work there, you work there. I mean,
yeah.
You're fucking doing laundry. You're an on stage clown. You know what I'm saying? Like you're Joe's assistant. You're this guy. You're that guy.
What?
But yeah, man.
It's 10 o'clock.
Legendary.
I could just smell just a plume of her.
Shout out to fucking Madrox. Shout out to everybody over there, man.
Because of the storm.
Yeah, I gave her a little bit of melatonin earlier.
Go to sleep, man. Shit.
Yeah, we are out of time. I love this conversation. I love what everybody's saying. I love the positivity. But I've also seen other people. I'm gonna leave you guys with this thought. Maybe we'll talk about it next week.
We will talk about
because
it
obviously you know me of all people. I've been fucking called Twizzler ever since the term was created. I love Twisted. I love ICP. I never picked anybody's side. Twisted just shows more love, so it appears as though I do. But I've also seen the people who are saying they don't want it. The people that still like Twisted and ICP are like, we don't want it if it ain't real. Like, don't just come back because it's legendary or because it's going to sell tickets or because it's what people want.
Yeah.
If y'all aren't fucking with each other, then it don't fucking count.
Yeah.
Which I agree with that. Don't be wrong. I want it because he just said, why don't they just don't even talk to each other? They can play another stage. There could be an M&E day together and ICP can fucking go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which would be great as a fan.
Sure.
But if it ain't
real.
Yeah. Because
if it ain't real, it ain't us.
We were fucking taught. If you grew up in that era, dude, we were fucking drilled love. Family love, family love, family love. It's not just it's not just another festival. You know what I'm saying? Like if Tom Wood did an M&E day and an ICP day, that's fine. That's your shit.
See the difference between y'all new school motherfuckers out there and us old school. Y'all new school motherfuckers, y'all family for no fucking reason. When we out there,
know what it means.
When we out there yelling family, it's because we mean that shit, and we are all family. Y'all just yell because of the fucking trend that was started by us old school motherfuckers. Right. So y'all need to rethink and do your fucking history.
It's our shit, y'all.
And you know what? Go home and do your motherfucking history on that shit. So you understand what I'm talking about. So when we talk about it next Tuesday, you're gonna be like, "Oh, Rude was right, man. We just throw that family love shit around, but they actually meant that shit."
Y'all are being some see you next Tuesdays.
Love y'all.
I'm not cool like that. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Next Monday we'll be here on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Come back for Tier Diaz. We love y'all for real.
Diaz.
Bye.
Love y'all.
And remember, if you'd like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.